Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zaggard-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single God, Zaggard, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another wonderful, wacky Wednesday here in the Dragon's Den because the mythology guy, my friend Andrew, has returned to us from, where was it, Bali?
Yeah, I was in Bali for about a week.
That's in Indonesia, right?
Yes, it is.
And, you know, how was the weather? It must have been very comfortable
Oh,
there.
God. A lot of fun in that place. The two consistent problems were weather and mosquitoes. And not like stormy weather, although it did rain a few times. It was just so... It was really, like... I don't even know if hot is the right word. It was so warm and humid, you know? It's just like, oh my god, I feel gross as soon as you step outside.
Yeah, I've been in weather like that before. I totally understand.
And like, you know, like, well, then I wanted to make the most out of our trip, so we went outside a lot. You know. We had a lot of fun, though. Monkey Forest was so, like, cute and fun. You know, I thought in the Monkey Forest you're just gonna walk in and, like, you might have a chance to see monkeys, like, in the trees or something. Oh, no, like, you're guaranteed to not only see monkeys, but see monkeys interact, see monkeys doing funny stuff, be really, really freaking close to them. Like, they're just walking around on the same paths you're walking on.
It's probably because it's such a tourist area now that the animals have adapted to humans.
And also, like, you can like, sit down and sometimes a monkey might come up onto your lap or onto your shoulder. It's really cute. And you can pay, like, what would in America be $3, so this isn't, like, egregious. Like, you know, here it would be like $20. You can pay $3, and one of the guys there will actually like you give him your phone, and he knows how to, like, use treats to get the monkey to come sit on your lap or your shoulder or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
And he'll take pictures of you with the monkey. He even knows how to, like, specifically use the snack near the phone to make it look like the monkey's taking a selfie with you. It's hilarious.
That's awesome.
We saw some of those pics as we were heading in. We were like, okay, that's a frame, right? Come on, the monkey's not actually doing this. And then we go and we're like, oh no, the monkeys are doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you get any of those pictures?
Oh, I think they're on Wilda's phone right now, but she's gonna send me all of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see someone post those on Instagram or something. And I will actually go on Instagram for once. But let's say hello to the chat real quick. Hello, Lily. Hello, Alpha. Hello, Toko. And hello, Bronze Age Mom. And Silver Frost. Welcome, all of you, again to the Dragon's Den. Thank you for joining us for more God of War.
I'm just posting in the community, in the YouTube community tab, because I forgot to tell everyone we were streaming.
No, that makes sense. That's totally fine. Yeah. Andrew was telling me some stuff that happened that I'm not gonna tell you guys because it's his stuff, but it was
some personal stuff going on. But trip was fun, and everything's good with me and Wilda. Something else is going on, but hopefully it'll be resolved.
For the most part, the biggest stuff that you guys know about is going good. Like, work on the card game is going good. YouTube channel going good. How did the Myth Media video do, by the way?
Unfortunately, it only got like 13,000 views. That's maybe I should have, like, strived more to release it right when the year ended. But the problem is I hadn't seen Puss in Boots or The Northman yet, so
yeah. Well, next time we'll strive to do better.
Yeah.
I saw.
Maybe I should have put myself as a thumbnail. Maybe that's part of the reason.
Well, if you want, I know that one strategy you can do is remake your thumbnail.
Yeah.
Get views later.
Yeah, I know some people are doing that. But the people who watch it like it. It's just like, yeah, I was hoping it would like make me some money while I was in Bali. That unfortunately did not happen. But it's okay. I'll make some other videos to make up for it. Hopefully.
Sounds awesome.
I'm scripting out. I'm working on the God of War Ascension video for one. And two, I'm scripting out several videos for a series called Shockingly Similar Stories, which I think people are going to like, because I haven't seen anything else like this series on YouTube. There's the occasional, like, one video, but I don't think anyone's made a series out of it. Okay. It's going to be where I take two stories from completely different cultures that are very strangely similar to each other. Like, you know, and I'm going to talk about
at least one, so I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say it. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil what the episodes are gonna be on. Maybe some of you guys can guess. It's not gonna be stuff like, oh, here's the Greek version and here's the Roman version, or stuff like, hey, here's a Japanese story and a Chinese story that are the same story. No, that's too easy. Like, I'm gonna like literally be like, I'm gonna give you little hints, but I'm not gonna tell you what they are. One of the episodes is a Japanese story and a Greek story that are very similar, and another episode is a Japanese story and a Celtic story that are very similar, and another episode is an Egyptian story and a Hindu story that are very similar. So stuff like that, like, you know, far away from each other.
That makes sense. What do we have left to do? It's been a while since we've played.
Lily, it's good to see you in the chat. Direwolf, hello, miss me? Yes, I did. Like, it's good to see you, Direwolf. Toko's here, yay! Andrew, how was your trip out of the country? Well, I think I answered that, but thank you for asking. Bronze Age Mom, Bali sounds cool. It is cool. You know, it's, you know, a lot of people like to talk about how cheap Bali is, like to get stuff, but the truth is if you're in the touristy area where I was, prices are kind of normal. But they're not egregious either. They're just kind of normal. You know, it's like if you want to buy a bag, how much is the bag? It's about $30, like,
yeah, just like,
you know, like as it would be here, unless you go to one of those companies I can't stand that charges $1,000 for a bag. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
I get it if there were diamonds on it, but there aren't.
Sometimes it makes sense because it's made of like a rare material, but most of the time it's just a brand thing. Yeah,
it's just like, oh, we put the Lululemon brand on there, and now it's $10,000.
Wait, how big is the brand? It's about 1/2 a millimeter.
Ooh, Silver Frost, hello. Glad to catch another live again. Time zones are a pain. You're telling me I just got back from Asia.
Yeah, he's what, 12 hours
It's a 16-hour difference.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember it was a 1 and a 6 somewhere, so I remember like 12, 16.
Okay, crossing Bali off my list of holiday locations. Hey, I had a good time. I'm just saying, like, the weather was really something. Like, wear your lightest clothing while you're in Bali. And sense. Even then, you'll still be like, I want to take my shirt off. Like, I literally bought light clothes for the trip because, you know, most of my clothes are like these warm t-shirts.
We live in the Bay Area.
Because we live in the Bay Area.
The Bay Area is mostly fog and possible rain.
Yeah, very rarely. I had to go out of my way to find shirts. Unfortunately, they were also selling shirts there. So that's another thing. and not bad prices, too. I swear, like, I was looking at this particular material, nice quality, very comfortable to wear, good design shirt here at a store. It was $68 for that shirt. In Bali, I actually found a shirt that felt exactly the same. And, like, both, like, when you do this and when you wear it, because I tried it on. And it also looked really cool. $12.
Nice.
Yeah, so I bought it. Like, you better believe. I was like, oh, I'm buying this here. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a point for Bali.
Yeah.
Another one. Hot and humid weather. Fair.
Fair. I don't like hot and humid weather either. But, you know, it was worth it overall.
Why is this chest not open?
I don't know. That's weird.
Oh,
wait. Maybe you have to go get the flower phrase. I don't know.
You can try.
Let's. We usually do 15.
Okay, now it'll open.
I think it's just because Freya started talking about the flower and it thought you were in a convo or something. Did you pick up the flower she was looking at?
Yeah, I already.
Okay. I've just come across information that the ancient Greeks had yo-yos? I didn't know that. Wow, really?
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that either.
Like, the Isis and... Oh, yeah, it's the Death Ray Man's talking about one of the shockingly similar story. The Isis and Demeter going into a temple to relax. I've heard Jake W. mention, or would that fall under the too easy category? No, that one would count, because Greek and Egyptian, like, that's still, like, far away from each other.
Yeah, different cultures.
That's very different. Like, I mean, like, cultures that, like, where nearly the whole culture is obviously inspired by the other, that's too easy. Like, Greek and Roman or Chinese and Japanese. And Chinese and Japanese still each are really cool and have their own stuff, but they influenced each other all the damn time. So it wouldn't be fair to be like, oh, so shockingly similar stories, the Kitsune and the Huli Jing, which is literally the exact same creature, which obviously how that came about was, like, they just interacted and they knew. Like, you know, I'd want there to be some mystery as to why these cultures have the same story. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, with that Greek and Egyptian story, there is mystery there. You could be like, I wonder how they each have this same story.
Yeah, I'm going to hand the controller over to you, because I don't know what we were doing last time.
Okay. I was right there.
Okay.
The Death Ray Man.
So real quick, speaking of things with Greek and Roman, so this is something I've heard a YouTuber say a couple of times, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I think he's right in this aspect, especially since Wikipedia says it's right, but that I don't say Wikipedia. I'm not saying Wikipedia is 100% right, but anyways, he
why is
what's happening?
Look, I press down and it goes back up.
Here, maybe we'll turn off the controller and turn it back on.
Okay. How do we do that?
Press the power button. Or yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm kind of ashamed that I've actually never turned off a PS5 controller.
Yeah, no, I just guess.
I knew how to do it on PS3 and 4. This is my first time doing it with 5.
Anyways, so is it true that Pluto used to be Hades' Greek name before it was Hades?
Oh yeah, I've had this talk with people before. No, at least not in the research I've done.
Mm-hmm.
I looked into this topic because people brought this up again a lot. So what actually happened, from what I can tell, is, as we know, Pluto is the Roman name of Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Now, however, one reason people think that Hades had that name before is there's another god in Greek mythology named Plutus. Is it Plutus or Pluton? I think it's either.
It's probably Pluton.
It's either one of the two, or it interchanges. Some gods have names like that.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm just gonna say Plutus. Plutus is the god of wealth in Greek myth.
Mm-hmm.
Hades is god of the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
When the Romans came up with their version, they merged Hades and Plutus together, which is why his name is Pluto now, and which is why he became the god of both the underworld and wealth in Roman myth. Like, you know, if you've read Heroes of Olympus, you know that Pluto, like, is also like a god of like all the minerals in the ground, and that's why Hazel can control them all and everything like that. And they literally say in Son of Neptune, when Hazel is with Nico, together they each had a facet of their father. Nico had like the underworld powers, and Hazel has the wealth powers. And so that's because Pluto is a mixture of Hades and Plutus together. In Greek myth, it's two separate deities.
Okay.
And so, because people found out, hey, wait, Pluto is actually the Roman version of Plutus. Oh, and we associate Pluto as being the Roman version of Hades. That means Hades is actually Plutus. It's like, at least from what I researched, no, they merged the two together. That's what happened.
The reason is because there's a character in an anime. I won't say which one because I don't want to spoil it for you later.
Okay.
But there's a character with the name Pluton, and then there's also a character with the name Poseidon, and I forget what the other one was. And they were all Greek names. Mm-hmm. Pluton. It was Pluton and Poseidon. The Poseidon and the third one were all Greek names. And then there are other characters who have Roman names of Greek gods. Yeah. And one are heroes and the other ones are villains. And he keeps talking about how like these ones have Greek names. People keep going, no, Pluto is a Roman name. And then he uses the Wikipedia article for Pluto to validate his point, because the first sentence literally says that Pluto is the Greek god of the underworld and was later changed to Hades. But so I don't know. Greek mythology is too weird because there's no one. Because it's all just, we just found it. You know?
This is so weird. It only happens here in the favors menu. Look, not a problem here. Path. Okay, it happens in all these menus.
Maybe try using the joystick instead?
Well, look.
Yeah. Okay.
Same problem.
That's
but it only happens in these menus, so it's not going to interrupt
also, the letters
gameplay.
Look, the letter.
Whoa!
That's
I think
weird.
the game is glitching.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. This is annoying because I'm trying to scroll through like our missions.
Maybe close and restart the game. That might be the only option.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna check the map for now.
Okay. Reset.
Do we have
reset?
Do we have? Okay, we have all the Droger holes and Berserker gravestones and Hell Tears here. There's one more dragon somewhere in Vanaheim, but I think we took out all the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I think we took out all the big ones. Bronze Age Mom asks, please do a shockingly similar stories about wrestling a mysterious being from the water, Jacob wrestling the angel bears, and...
Oh, you're talking about how in Norse myth, they wrestle a being from the water. I'm trying to remember, was that Ivaldi or or Andvari? It might have been. And in Greek myth, Heracles does it at one point also. Actually, that's a very good suggestion. Let me write that down because I have a whole note for all the stories I'm going to go over. Thank you for that, Bronze Age Mom.
Death Ray Man says, in all caps, $1,000 for a bag? Yes, there are some... Look up some really high-end brands.
So mad when Wilda was showing me this bag brand, which has like a Medusa thing on it. And it's not over the whole bag. It's just the little circle on the strap has a little Medusa image on it. And the rest of the bag is fucking blank. And the bag is $1,200. And it's not a big bag. It's like this big. $1,200 for nothing. I can buy one of those pins for $5 on Amazon or something, and the bag is $1,200. And I was flipping out. I was raging. Because she was like, "Hey, you're the mythology guy. Look at a little Medusa thing," and I'm like flipping out over this price because I hate crap like this. And then I'm like, "Who would buy that? Who would buy that for $1,200?" And I noticed Wilda's very quiet. I'm like, "No, come on." And she's like, "I like it." And I'm like, "No! That tells me there's an audience for this." And, she didn't buy it, granted, but she was like, "I like it. I can get why." I was like, no, don't you dare tell me that.
I can get buying it, but for $1,200, you better...
That bag should be, anything over $50 for that is freaking ridiculous, in my honest opinion.
Unless it's a magic bag.
It's not, made of freaking,
gold.
Yeah, platinum it should be at that damn price. Bloody hell. Okay, so, wrestling a water being, anyway. Oh, God.
Yeah, somebody said the reason they wrote it off, they were talking about the heat. Real Warm Mother doesn't allow me to use this awesome leather overcoat my dad got me for Christmas. Ain't a big fan of Really Warm Mother due to that. I mean, that's a pretty good reason, I guess.
That's fair.
I'm just generally uncomfortable in warm weather, but I can deal with it if I'm having.
I'm kind of with you on that. I'm a jacket wearer guy,
Yeah.
And warm weather doesn't allow that for me. But granted, while I was wearing some of the shirts I bought for the trip, I did get actually some compliments that kind of made me feel good. So I was like, yeah, okay.
That's good.
I could rock this.
Death Ray Man says, have you tried turning it off and on again? You're welcome. Hangs up phone.
That actually might fix this. Should we go try that triple Berserker fight in Alfheim?
I think we can do it now.
We have powered up quite a bit since then.
Let's do it.
Let me just see which realms still have Berserkers for us to fight. Alfheim has that one.
I wish there was
Niflheim has one. We still haven't explored Niflheim. We just did the prison. There's one.
Oh, there's more?
There's just like this area right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually, where is the prison? Okay, it doesn't appear on the map for some reason, or it's here somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so one in Alfheim, one in Niflheim. There aren't any in Muspelheim. There is something in Muspelheim, though.
Yeah, we have a lot of the challenges we still have to finish.
Yeah. Midgard has one also. It might be the final one, though, so I don't think we can do that one yet. Unless it's whatever this is. Svartalfheim also has one. We just have one left everywhere.
Yeah, all right, let's just start doing.
We've got a few of these. You know what? Let's do the Svartalfheim one first, like, because I think that Alfheim one's going to be really tough, and let's like work our way to that. I think that would be cool.
That's fair.
All right. So, and besides the Svartalfheim Gravestone, easy to find. Here it is. Okay, we need to teleport. There it is.
Toko wants to know what you remember about his TMNT idea.
I remember. I think like all the basics and like.
Yes.
You know, the whole, like, one of the turtles dies and then, like, Splinter, like, gets really mad and, like goes hog wild.
But he's a rat. How can he go hog wild? That doesn't make sense.
Okay. He goes bebop wild.
Okay, I remember hearing that Pluton was an epithet, alternate name for Hades that meant the rich one from the video talking about the
it's possible there could be a version where... Pluton or Plutus, where Plut is, like, it was seen as an alternative Hades in Greek mythology.
One thing I read was that it was his alternate name because, and they gave him an alternate persona, so that way people wouldn't be worshipping the god of death, because, you know, they had the whole fear of, like, if you talk about death.
That's a good theory right there. Yeah. I just realized we have a Chaos Flame we haven't used.
We don't need it.
We don't need to be more powerful as we fight the toughest enemies. And then hey, fully upgraded, baby!
The blade should be completely gold at this point.
No, they just need a little Medusa pin on them, and now they're worth $1,200!
I'll buy it.
I hate when people, like, I think, how far up your own ass does your head have to be? I hate when people do that.
Getting new stuff.
We also need to do the Hell Tears in order to get one of the Frozen Flames.
There are some reasons why I can understand a bag being that size, being a few $100s if it's like really good quality, it lasts a while.
I doubt it is though.
But the fact that was it just a blank white or
it's just like it's like one solid color.
Okay.
And
then that's a tiny little Medusa.
Yeah, just one solid color and a little just Medusa image on the little round thing on the strap. That's it.
See, I would understand $1,200 if it was like a nice leather bag and it they carved the leather on the side of the bag in the shape of Medusa's face.
That would be kind of cool, honestly.
But the fact that it's just a pin.
I could just stick, like, a Medusa pin on literally any bag and be like, hey, look at me, I'm a high society. It's so stupid. Like, put some effort into your
Would it have made you as mad if it was $500?
Well, of course I wouldn't be as mad.
Yeah,
I'd still be mad, though. Like,
what if the bag said $100?
I can't stand artificial, like high prices, fake value. Just like, well, it's our brand. No, go to hell. You know?
Yeah,
Stop
I understand that. It's one of the...
Oh, whoops, shit.
That's fine. You'll get that back. Just start.
Okay, yeah. I hope I have the right relic. I'm just reassociating myself with everything. So
yeah,
So that's the block. I haven't played in a while. I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm like, no, different controls.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, square is to shoot.
Silver Frost says, I like how he worked Hazel's powers into the bond with Orion. I was just thinking about that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great idea.
Yeah, that was...
it made a lot of sense for the story, too. Bronze Age Mom says, she was told that a descendant of Poseidon would break her curse. She ran into several descendants of Poseidon. Arion is a son of Poseidon, so it's ambiguous whether the prophecy meant Frank or Arion in the end. I'm pretty sure, didn't it mean Percy?
I think it was Frank.
Maybe.
It was. But yeah, they were trying to keep it interesting with Frank, Arion, and Percy all being there.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe the answer was all three of them.
Maybe the real answer was the friends we made along the way. The Berserkers will live forever. I hate to break it to you, a lot are already dead.
Only one of us lives. We all live in spirit. That's just what dead people say to make themselves
Gotcha, sucker. Got you. He was trying to use like a special attack. I'm like, nope. Nope. No super attack.
I remember the first time we went to this guy, he had purple health.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
So we're clearly way stronger than this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's kind of weird that this guy has lightning powers. That's like a Thor.
This might be a different guy. Are you sure we fought this particular one? 'Cause, like, some of them are kind of similar to each other.
I just remember a guy jumping around and shooting.
Yeah, I remember that too. So it's possible it might be the same guy. I'm just not sure because I think there might be more than one that does that.
That makes sense because there's how many of them? Like 8?
Well, there's 12 total, but sometimes you fight like a few at a time. So. Shit! I thought I dodged that. I'm half dead. This is a fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Ugh!
You little pansy!
I think I've got this. He's more than half dead. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening. But it's healing me, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's a weird thing that they did to kind of artificially make the boss. Because I remember the last game you could, when you started using the rage, it would like really chunk them down.
Yeah, like, it was like, I remember using it against like the more frequent.
Yeah, you're fine.
Aha, sucker! Yeah, I've got this.
Let's see. I guess the bag was made from Medusa's skin. What the target is?
Shit, I forgot about that attack!
Hades is the god of death, rather of the dead.
I said god of the underworld. I never said god of death.
I said that.
Like, that's, Thanatos is technically the god of death itself. Gotcha, you son of a bitch!
But it's easier for me to say god of death than god of the underworld or god of the dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
It's just like the Osiris and Anubis relationship.
Yeah.
Hades Thanatos thing.
Revenge will
Except
not
the
bring you
difference
peace.
being
Is it
Thanatos has
revenge
been
or
around
justice
longer than
itself?
Hades.
That is
That's
a question
true.
you must answer for yourself.
Another ambiguity: does Leo's invulnerability to fire come from his descendant from Hephaestus, or from Hera having put him in a fireplace as a baby?
I think he's invulnerable to fire because of Hephaestus, and that's part of the reason why Hera was able to put him in a fireplace as a baby. And you might like say, but Hera did it with that other child to him. That I say, yeah.
But
I don't have anything to say.
I don't think Hera gave him that power because I don't think Hera.
I always kind of interpreted that as Hera kind of testing if he had that power.
Yeah,
was the idea.
Because I wouldn't put past Hera to put a baby in a fireplace, whether or not knowing they had the power.
Because in the actual story, in the actual myth, when Hera put the baby in the fire, it didn't make him fireproof. What it did was, so she was putting him in the fire to, I believe, turn him into a god. But he wasn't in there for as long as he was supposed to be. So instead, he just, like he lived a long life, a very long, prosperous life instead.
Mm.
So, like the kid didn't become fireproof. So, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's, if we're, like, using that as, like, an added, evidence thing, then it's like, yeah, like, I don't think Hera made Leo fireproof. Okay, let's go to Niflheim now.
Yeah, and Bronze Age Mom brings up the myth where Demeter tries to burn a baby in a fireplace.
Yeah, it's, like, almost exactly the same, like, the events that happen. Not the events that lead to it. Those are very different.
Spark Studio says, well, hello there. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, and also in the myth, it's Demeter that does it, not Hera. Like, but in the Percy Jackson book, it's Hera, like, doing it for reasons.
I want to go to Jotunheim last, because Jotunheim is cool.
I mean, there's no missions in Jotunheim.
I know,
You
but
just
it's
go there to
blinking.
talk to Angerbone if you want.
Yeah, that's how we're going to end the story, talking to Angerbone.
Alright.
You have any kids yet? My son?
Yeah.
No.
Have you born him a son? It's like I always found it funny in what was it in Beowulf the movie, where it's like they're like, find a nice man, bear him some children, bear him a son, and I'm like thinking, I like how bear him a son is a separate like accomplishment from bear him some children. Did you bear me a son? No, just some children, just some basic ass vagina children. It's like, hey, this is Norse culture. They might become Valkyries. We don't know. They could become shield maidens.
No, I reasons.
You ain't got no penis. We don't care.
Said the evil Norseman, not Andrew. We here at Mythology Guy Studio
Freya.
do not condemn.
Look,
Oh, got another flower. Somehow grows in Niflheim.
It's the nipple flower.
Right there. I did not think anything grew.
That's it? That's the whole conversation?
Yeah.
They're not even gonna say the name of the flower?
The only interesting part of this quest, in my opinion, this flower quest, is when we were in the prison and the guy had the flower. It's like, he somehow kept it alive in here. Even though he didn't survive, he made sure the flower did. I'm like, that sounds really interesting. The rest of the quest is just pointless. It's just like, hey, look, a flower. Okay, cool. This game has a lot of great stuff in it, but a couple of the quests are like, maybe, spend a couple more hours working on it. I don't know.
Or like just don't put it in.
Like how I was like in the review when I was like with that one quest. Hey, look, a deer. Cool. Tell it to go home. Cool. You're done.
What's really annoying about that deer one is that they're all in Vanna.
Yeah, they're all in this. Oh shit! They're all in the same realm, and they're all just go be like, hey, go home. And that's it.
Yeah, there's
no obstacle leading to them or anything either.
Yeah, there's not like a wall blocking one where you have to figure it out puzzle. There's not like a dragon who wants to eat.
You know what I would have liked is if for 3 out of 4 of the deer, like there's some challenge leading to them. Yeah, like you could say a dragon grabs one or something, or like one has gotten up to a place that it doesn't know how to get down, and like you have to solve a puzzle to get to it. Or like one is being like chased by a whole bunch of like villains and you have to kill them. Mm-hmm. And then with one of the 4 though, it's just nothing. It's just there and you just like tell it to go home. And like you can make a joke about that. It's like, oh, I guess that was an easy one. And then you could have like Freya or Mimir be like, hey, they can't all be in dire situations. And be like, yeah, that would work in my opinion. But instead, like, just all 4 of them are like that, and it's just like, okay.
It's like a cool little world thing, but ultimately it's just kind of a waste of time.
Like, they don't have their own areas or anything. You can find all 4 of them while doing other shit.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, would it make sense for the winter one to be here in Helheim?
Exactly, right? Like, this would have been perfect.
And then you could have had the summer one in...
Like, they go to their element or something. Like, yeah.
That was... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of these quests, they literally just kind of were like, what do you want to do? You want to put some deer in the game? Okay.
I do think that they had to cut some of their ideas.
Oh, they definitely had.
Because there's so much stuff in this game. Like, it's still a perfect game, but... well, okay, it's not perfect, but it's still a 9 out of 10 game, so, way to go.
Yeah, it of course. You know what's a weird thing, by the way, that people keep comparing?
What?
Hogwarts Legacy and Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't know why.
It's nothing like Elden
Ring. The reason is it's like, well, they're the two biggest RPGs that came out, open world RPGs, and like God of War Ragnarok came out in between both of them and was just as big.
Yeah,
what the hell are you talking about?
This is an open world RPG. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like it's
so apparently over there is where we never get to go over there, but that's where Surt's wife is.
Why don't we get to go over there? Okay.
Because we promised Cert we'd never tell her what happened.
Oh, so, right.
Like, it's a narrative reason.
At least that's fair.
Yeah.
But why even tell us she's there, then? That makes you just want to go there.
Because at one point, like, I was walking past, and I think one of them mentioned, like, she's over there, like, should we tell her? And then Mimir said, I feel like in some way she might already know. Yeah.
That's too bad. It's kind of a cool
I'm trying
area.
To trigger that convo, but I'm not hearing it for some reason.
That's a really cool area, by the way.
You're
like a giant. Is that supposed to be
like wasn't Cert in something cool too? Like,
yeah, well, he had like all the swords around him.
Wonder what that even is. Is that like a dragon or something?
My thought is that that's the celestial cow.
Oh, actually, I think you're right. I think that is the celestial cow. That's cool, actually. What a nice detail. And it's in one of the primordial realms, which makes sense, because that would be where it was. So, yeah. Oh, that's nice job, Santa Monica, if that's what you were going for.
I feel like they are, because I really feel like they did that research with the Norse.
Do you want to fight this one?
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm just at the top.
Okay, there you go. Small nitpick there, Zagard. Hades. Oh, you already went that. The last thing I told you was that the turtles, Splinter, Usagi, Tiger Claw, Tengu got teleported to a different planet with Triceratons. Yes, I do remember that. Oh, this is an interesting looking berserker.
Okay,
She has pretty similar attacks to the previous one, honestly. Oh yeah, you might want to use Rage. Bronze Age Mom says, another ambiguity. Does... Oh, you read that one, didn't you? Yeah.
What is that?
Oh god,
Sorry,
jump scared me.
It's up high.
Just keep it in the whatever for now, because the board game is over there.
When you said, what is that? I thought there was like
yeah,
a fly in there. Ah!
All bad.
Can't you see we're fighting berserkers?
At least we found the piece. I would have been so mad if it like seventh place.
Okay, so there's a myth where Demeter tries to burn a baby in a fireplace in order to make him immortal. Yeah, that's what I was just saying earlier. Some versions of the Achilles myth have Thetis trying to burn him rather than dipping him in the sticks. I have heard of that too. And Heracles burned his mortality away on a fire. Yeah, burning away mortality is also in Chinese myth. It happens to Sun Wukong also. It's one of the ways he gets immortality. Like one of the 7 ways. You are very close, though. I'm rooting for you. See if you can do it. Just there you go. There you go. Uh-oh. I just realized we didn't buy a resurrection stone.
We don't use resurrection stones in this household.
Until we get to the final guy.
Silver Frost, thank you for subscribing for 2 months in a row. I know that's a bit late of a thank you, but I was a little distracted by it.
Yeah, he's working.
I'm working.
Alright, so I just, I read, Bronze Age Mom's comment that starts with another ambiguity.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, and then I said Spark Studio said, hello, how's it going? And Hera placing the Luna. I don't know if you said God of Death for convenience. Figured it was a mistake. I've seen it. No, it's fine, Deathly Man. Totally. I'm not annoyed that you corrected me. It makes sense.
Yeah, like, you know, we talk about myths in these streams. You know?
I'm just lazy. So don't feel bad.
Yeah, this one's way more powerful than that last one.
I have some bad news in my home life. My workplace has told me I'll be coming back to maternity position. That is essentially a demotion from what I was doing before.
Oh,
so I'm
that's
extending my leave for another 6 weeks. Deny me my due honor, and I will accept my with a favorable way for my job application. I might reach a
I
better
totally
workplace by
support
then.
your decision.
That sucks that it's basically a demotion. That's okay.
Oh, I was supposed to interrupt that. I forgot. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up real bad. Please,
might be
please.
able to
Yeah, come on. I am literally 1 hit away from death. Fuck, that is a heart attack.
Yeah,
to
I
dodge.
tried to dodge it and I got hit.
You have to like. We keep dodging it too early is the problem.
So I'm like right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the spiel.
So in Toko's story, the Triceratons are in a 3-way war with Krang and Lord Dreg. That sounds awesome. Lord Dreg is at war with them because his planet is dying, and the Triceratons' planet is the only planet that has the same food source.
That sounds like this kind of the plot of the original.
Ratchet and Clank?
Yes,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
which is awesome. It's a good plot.
And especially how it turns out the guy's just a Ratchet and Clank has always been a very subtle commentary on corporate greed, like in almost every game. The one that changes that up a bit is Dr. Nefarious, where Instead, it's like about robots supremacy. But they even had like commentary on some of that. Oh, get him out of the sky! Get him out of the sky! In just the way you acquire weapons in Ratchet and Clank, how you can literally buy like end of the world like weapons at just your local vendor and shit. Like that was supposed to be like a satire of like how easy it can be to like get weapons sometimes. Like in the future, it's gonna get even easier.
Oh, what the fuck? This guy
I love listening to these streams while I work on my mythology-inspired novel. Oh, that's so wonderful to hear.
I'm glad you enjoy listening to us while you work on a novel, because I can't read or write. So I'm gonna attempt to read.
I wonder if in Toko's story the Federation ever shows up in the Intergalactic War. You remember they were the Triceratons' enemies in 2003.
Yes, I do remember. That would be cool. You know what's funny is the moment you said the Federation, it made me think of there's a in the show Firefly, the main villain it's basically like a Federation. I forget what it's called, but I think it might just be called the Federation. It's really
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
How did I get covered in Bifrost? I was the one doing all the attacking. Fucking hell!
I think he has an aura that lets you.
I was wailing on him and he didn't get stuck. Yeah, I think you're right. It might have something to do with this aura. Okay, well at least he's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think you can beat him this time.
Just gotta not fuck it up. Oh, no! What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Flop avoided it. Need to get this Bifrost off or it's all over.
Yeah, wait, how do you stop that Bifrost attack that he does?
I have no idea.
Is it supposed to be a blue circle and instead it shows a red circle? I haven't seen him do a single blue circle.
Yeah, you know, point. Okay, thank God that worked, and thank God that worked. Just gotta be very careful. No! Okay, I'm alive! I'm alive! Fuck! I hate that attack.
You were so close.
I just needed one more combo, and I think I could have killed him.
You did get What is this person?
This is a hard one. Granted, it's because, you know, it's the Niflheim one, so it's intended to be an endgame one. Oh, man. The unerring. It's also, like, the constant Bifrost attacks is part of
Yeah,
the
wait,
problem.
what the heck? Why do I have so much Bifrost on? Oh, he's doing like this.
Okay, careful, careful.
Okay.
Yeah, really only thing to do right now. Okay, what we might want to do is, like, save that ranged spear attack for when we have to knock him out of the sky. This is a hard one.
Okay, so when he stands still, he's gonna do that weird aura.
Andrew, did you meet any Layok in Bali? I don't know what a Layok is. I'll look it up. Yeah, here's my.
If it's real.
Actually, if it's what I think it is, then yes. Let me check. Oh, it's the mythical flying head creature. You know, I did see art of one. I can't believe I didn't catch on that was a mythical reference. I thought you were talking about this one animal whose name I can't remember that I didn't. It's like Bali's version of like a raccoon. It's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, okay. So when he stands still and he starts like puffing his chest up, he's gonna do this aura
Yeah.
that's just gonna hit you with Bifrost.
Okay, I need to be more careful in this opening.
Oh, he says they're not gonna meet the Federation Sag.
That's okay, he's got a lot of other stuff.
I'll work on my mythology-inspired novels, sidekicks for hire later tonight, but for now I've been doing dishes, talking to my workplace HR about affirmation issue, ordering pizza, and trying to figure out why the heck my baby is crying. He's crying because he's a baby.
You're covered in Bifrost.
Trying to stop the attack. Mother of God!
Oh, I didn't know going into rage gets rid of all your stuff.
Yeah. I just hate that I had to use it already.
Yeah, agreed.
I was like, alright, this time I'm gonna get him lower before I use the rage. Nope, didn't happen. No!
Have you ever...
Thank God I had just enough to stop that.
Oh,
Oh, thank
levels
God! This is blockable. This is not, but I know how to avoid it. Fuck you!
Yeah, you're crying.
Blockable. I know. I'm just waiting for a good opportunity. Blockable. Fuck you!
Oh, perfect.
Thank God that worked.
You're doing a good job on the blocks here. Don't forget you have your Freya running.
Oh, right! Thank you for that. Okay, he's unflinchable right now. Yes!
Finally.
Fuck you!
God, that was fun.
What a dick. Okay, we're done with that one. Woo!
I am reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities. Aye.
Just
There is
acknowledging
one
it.
difference. With the Valkyries, you lack spite.
Oh, we got Berserker Gauntlets. Great.
nice.
But you don't know the full tale.
I know how it feels to be wronged, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment.
Aye.
Okay.
Are we like absorbing their souls into the hills? And then the last boss is gonna break out of the hill?
We're doing something like that.
Or is it gonna be like the sword of Olympus, the blade of Olympus, where it becomes the blade to kill them? Speaking of which, at the end of God of War 2, he straight up stabs Zeus in the middle of the chest with the blade of Olympus,
Cruel.
and he starts going back and
Sounds no
forth with
different
it like
from
it's
these
a saw or
warmer.
something. And somehow Zeus just heals from that the next day in God of War 3.
Yeah, but that is still enough to kill him in God of War 3, somehow.
Guess you had to do it twice.
Sometimes
You know,
Oh,
once.
here. Yeah.
Should we try to tell her what happened?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, she's actually there. My mistake. Okay, or...
Yeah, and
But no, wait, she can't be there because we can go there. Okay, I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. We saw the celestial cow, and that was...
I like what Kratos said.
What did he say?
He just said she knows.
Yeah, so yeah, it was kind of similar to how I remember it. Maybe she's over there. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go try that Elfheim one. I wonder if it'll be easier or harder than the one we just did.
I have a feeling it'll be easier because the random Bifrost was what really made that guy annoying.
Yeah, it was a pain.
Because it's like you're hitting him, but you're taking damage, and he's not doing anything. Leyak are the latest nightmare fuel after an episode of Creep Show I saw. Toko says there's just humans with advanced technology and already have 2 main villain factions, so adding more would be unnecessary. I guess.
No, yeah, like, that's what I was saying. He's technically got plenty of villains in there.
You could always change them from human.
Okay.
And the reason the Krang are at war is because they want to use the Triceratons' bodies as a replacement for their robot bodies, because they're more powerful and durable. And robots?
Forgot. I need to check if I can. You just work, please. I'm trying to target this, but it won't let me. Whatever. Fine. We'll go to that then. We'll go to that. We'll do it live. I forgot what I need to see about equipping the new Berserker gauntlets, because Berserker gear is like
Endgame.
basically the best gear in the game. Like,
You know what you should do?
what?
And this would be a fun playthrough.
What?
Play through God of War Ragnarok. God of War and God of War Ragnarok. New Game Plus, give me God of War with the worst equipment.
Oh God! Just the starting equipment without upgrading it.
Yes, and see how far you can
Because
go.
when you do upgrade it, it actually becomes some of the best gear. People have said it is the best gear minus it has no trait, basically. So that's the trade-off.
That's pretty good.
Well, how about that? Didn't I tell you?
Okay, armor, wrist armor. We're currently using Fate Breaker. Where's the Berserker ones? Yeah, here we go. Some stuff goes down, but we can upgrade this a few times. We might as well.
Might as well upgrade it.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Okay.
Looking good.
It fits.
Alright, and we can upgrade again. We have plenty of each material, so.
Now go show it off.
Alright, yeah, now stuff is going up, and we can upgrade it the final
Yeah,
time.
the only
Nice.
problem is that we'll lose some vitality.
Yeah, we'll lose some
Nice and
vitality. The
bloody.
other pieces of gear should make that up, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, now runic, cooldown, and luck all go up. So,
Strength is what it already was, so that's good.
yeah. Alright, we'll equip them. I remember equipping the Berserker gear, like, did
Really
make
helped.
did, like, end up, yeah.
We have stuff to
Oh,
sell,
and this
but-
is already upgraded all the way. Great. We don't have Berserker chest stuff, do we?
No. That's the last piece.
You too shy to come talk to me?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
it's a lot of fun.
maybe we'll get it from fighting these guys. Alright, is there any more upgrade we currently can do for this? No, we need Smoldering Embers. Okay, yeah. Alright, so right now we're kind of as good as we can be.
This here's the fun part.
Aside from the fact that we don't have a Resurrection Stone, but let's see if we can do this without Resurrection Stones.
The only time I ever needed a resurrection stone was against a couple of the Valkyries in the last game, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, did we get all the blueprints for the special hilts? Because we can buy Hilt of Tyrfing now.
I guess we did.
Oh,
Get it if it's better.
it's not better, but it's cool that we can get it.
Oh, okay.
Charge the sword. Yeah, you sacrifice some health, and it deals damage to your enemies based on it. Yeah, that ties right into the myth, honestly. Forward
Nice.
through.
You too shy
Baron
to come
Brezek
talk
says,
to me?
"Hello there," and Death Rayman
Yeah,
responded
it's
with,
a lot,
"General Kenobi,
it.
you are a bold one. Kill me.
Okay.
What a mess. Or is it so uncivilized that
It's so
So
uncivilized.
when he kills him with the blaster?"
Jedi don't typically use firearms.
Yeah, that was a thing that's actually kind of comparable to history, because when guns were becoming more of a thing, because it was easier to use guns, a lot of knights considered people who use guns in fights to be uncivilized.
Yeah.
Because to learn to use a sword, you've had to train and practice for years, and to learn to use a gun, it's a lot less than years.
Yeah. And like Jedi and Sith are based on like samurai and shit. So.
Yeah, it's based on the industrialization. Because like one of the first things that Obi-Wan says about Vader is he's more machine than man now, trying to signify that mechanizing everything is evil, and that's the problem with the Empire. It's one of the reasons why originally he said that all the red sabers were artificially made. I like both explanations, the one where it's artificially made and the one where it's all mystical.
Alright, and here we go. Time for that triple battle. That was a pain in the dick last time we tried it.
We're having a force. You remember why it was annoying? Because we couldn't kill the sisters.
Yeah. Freeze, bitch! Let's see if that's still a thing with the sisters.
Yeah, like maybe you have to kill the first guy first. I don't know.
Let's find out. I'm trying to find something out. Will you leave me alone? I'm trying to kill the sisters. Very little damage, but oh, not so bad. Okay, can I kill them, please? If I can kill them, I can handle that guy, no problem. I think we do a lot more damage now, so like... Oh shit.
Oh, he's taking so much damage. Though.
He's not flinching though, that's what's making me lose. Fuck, here we go. Damn it.
I don't think going for the systems first is the play here.
It's just annoying because they're like his support constantly.
I'm on the bottom because Baron Brothers said 7.
At the end of the fight, Kenobi says so uncivilized after having the blaster, yeah. So in Toko's story, when they got teleported, it was in the middle of a battle where they get captured by Triceratons, and I thought it'd be fun at first. They seem all evil and bad. When they actually talk to them, they're pretty nice and respectful. Okay. Deathray Man, aim, shoot. Hope your shot doesn't miss. Deathray Man, did you watch RRR? Because that's a quote directly from it.
Oh, speaking of things I watched while you were gone, I saw Violent Night.
Yeah? How'd you like it?
I thought it was really good.
Yay!
I can see why you liked it. I want a sequel, but at the same time, like, what do they do with the sequel? I feel like more of the same.
I think my thing for a sequel is fight Krampus.
Yeah.
Like, you could have, like, Krampus comes back and, like, yeah, he has to fight. It would also tie perfectly into his Norse backstory, because Krampus's, like, origins are in Norse culture. Also.
Yeah.
And, like, even, like, some considered Krampus to be a child of Hell. So a grandchild of Loki, basically.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. Oh, you have your relic, by the way. Slow time. You're doing pretty damn good. Well, it's a little low. I'm a little worried. You can ignite your weapon when you get the chance. Oh, there's health right next to you. There you go. Yes. Off him. If you can kill him, I think killing the sisters would be pretty easy. Oh, you were one hit away! God damn.
I got too cocky. That's what happens when I name the title God of War Ragnarok.
You know, during the flight back from Bali, I watched and that's a really fun movie.
What's about?
RRR. It's a Indian film. It's not Bollywood. I think it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like, I saw I watched the trailer beforehand, and the trailer kind of gave me nothing. And I was like, doesn't look very interesting, to be honest. But I actually watched it on the plane because I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a chance. And I'm glad I did. It was so much fun. Action was so great. There's what I like about it as opposed to Brahmastra is there's not as many, like, musical numbers, like, interrupting everything. But when they happen, they're great. Actually, one of the musical numbers made me want to learn how to dance. Honestly, I was like, if I could dance like that, I'd be very happy.
Is it also a myth movie, or
no? It's not. It takes place in, I think, the 1920s, like, while India is occupied by
the British.
Yeah, by the British. Now, the British are a little cartoonishly evil, but it's an Indian film. Stuff's going to be over the top.
It's also a movie. Who cares? The
action is so good, by the way. And even actually, the relationship between the two main characters is actually very well done. Oh, like, I cared. I cared a lot during the film. And there are some set-piece moments that I'm not going to spoil. Just, you got to see it. Like,
well, that's good to know.
At one point, when one of the characters, like, his plan to break into a place to save a girl, the way he does it, I'm like, oh my god, that's so over the top, and I'm so in love with it.
That's awesome.
Like,
I love that.
It's so great.
Well, now you have another movie to when people say, well, Brahmastra's supposed to be like kind of this because that's how Bollywood is. It's like,
now, I've got another good example for you. I liked it a lot better than Brahmastra, and I still like Brahmastra.
Yeah,
this was way more what I was looking for.
Yeah, your review of Brahmastra is like, it's good, it's just not what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's a pretty fair review. Are those wolves glowing blue? They're not wolves. The things. What are the things driving our sleigh again?
Gulons.
Yeah, they're gulons, which is a mythical creature. They don't glow blue; they just have blue freight. I like how jump landing in slow motion. Wait, what is this?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Who's the guy who? What is this? A Zack Snyder movie? All the slow motion. You know what's annoying is there are still people online who are mad at DC for not bringing back the Snyderverse. And Zack Snyder himself has even said, please give up on the Spider-Verse. I don't want to do it anymore. Because he wants to move on.
I understand the anger at firing.
Oh, that one I totally get. Especially after...
After, like, he quit Netflix for them and everything. Like, it's like, really, guys? I mean, I get it. They want to build their own universe because, to be fair, yeah. I get it. It's just, I really like Henry Cavill's such a great guy. He's such a class actor. He works so hard. He cares so much about his characters, and it's like, I really think like he was a great Superman. Ha! You're finished. He's out.
The only reason I don't feel so bad about him quitting Netflix is because he kind of wanted to leave.
Yeah,
already,
because, it was a piece of shit what they were doing.
Yeah.
But it's just like, like
the fact that they told him he was coming back and then they said, oh, never mind.
Yeah, they said, hey, feel free to announce it. You're officially back.
That was the worst.
But he even then, he was so classy about it. He was like, yeah, hey, that's life, And, Superman, still stands for all the same stuff. They have a universe to build, and hopefully it'll go well for them. It's like, man, what a classy guy. I don't want to die. I finally managed to kill that one. Please let me have this.
Our mythology who art in books. Please let us finish this game.
Oh, come on! Stop running away! This isn't fair! Stop! They keep doing the same shit over and over and over again! This is annoying! It's just run away, unblockable attack, unblockable attack, unblockable attack. Now I want to kill the sisters first, because it's like, fuck.
I don't know if
honestly, I could handle the guy, no problem. The guy's not that hard. Like, I know his pattern at this point. But, the sister's pattern is run away constantly. That's what's annoying. So it's like, I kind of want to focus the rage on killing them, Okay, anyway, back to the chat. Kratos is a god, how did he die? The same way every other god dies in this franchise. Apparently they can be killed. I think it's just like you can either be killed by other gods, or you can be killed by... if you have certain relics of the gods, like Pandora's box, or the Gauntlet of Zeus, or the Blade of Olympus. I think that's how it works.
You have to have a godly weapon.
Because, like, if that's not how it works, then God of War doesn't make it.
Why did I change who I was targeting?
That's a problem with this game. It's something I've complained about, and it's something Young has complained about. He's a gaming news YouTuber.
That got me killed because it changed.
Yeah. Come on, if this keeps up, I'm buying a Resurrection stuff.
Yeah, that's totally fine. No Snyderverse? Man, I never cared for it much anyways. There were good movies in the Snyderverse,
but there was so much good potential.
Yeah.
hurts. Like, if you watch Snyder's Justice League, it's just so much better than the regular one.
The Justice League.
Yeah. Granted, it's like I think people blame Joss a little too much for that. It's like, come on, they weren't gonna let Joss make like,
They weren't gonna let Zach make it 3 hours.
yeah, exactly.
No, remember, isn't it 4 hours?
It's long.
I remember, I think it's like 4 hours and 6 parts. And so what helped was you can stop it for.
Fuck. I'm offing the sisters. They're the problem in this. I got them so close to death that previous time. I think it's doable. I think they just really nerf your damage against them to try to like just encourage it. But I think we're powerful enough to do it. Come on. Better die. Yes. Okay. See. Yeah. It's doable. It's just a pain in the ass. Okay. That just leaves you. Shit.
By the way, people, don't forget, if you want to vote on the next game we play after we finish this and Uncharted 2, there is a poll up, so exclamation point poll if you want to vote online. Tell your friends, tell your family.
Oh, I thought that would interrupt him. Oh, come on! Okay. I'm terrified. Just die. Just please do me this favor and die.
You have your,
Oh, come on!
You're right, maybe we do have to go for the sisters first. This is
Yeah,
stupid.
this is so dumb. I hate how they nerf your damage against them. I could kill them so much faster if that didn't happen.
Agreed.
Okay, anyway, Alright, the guns and swords thing reminds me of what Chernobog said in American Gods. It was something along the line of, back in my day, killing took effort. It was art. Now every monkey with a thumb can kill. That's funny. I like that. You can ignite. Oh good, you caught him in it.
Damn it. Lost my ignite. Oh, well, now I have to... Yes,
This lock-on thing is a serious problem. You can probably change targets.
I'm just gonna try
Yeah.
and kill him because the other two are low.
Yeah, I guess.
He's also...
At least you're healing. Yeah. That time it interrupted. Good. For some reason it didn't break her, like, orb. Okay. So they were able to convince all the main characters... Wait, I think I read something wrong. They were able to convince them they're not the enemy, and they'll help them until they leave. Did you know you can trap Krampus in an iron kettle? Yeah, I did know that, and they even referenced that in American Dad. Great job. Oh, that just leaves bitch 1 and bitch 2. There's some health. Oh, you can, your relic. Okay. Maybe you can off them. Man, it feels like they're still nerfing your damage. Health. You can ignite when you want. Don't forget about Freya's arrows. Oh! You did it!
Oh my god!
Yes! Great job!
Fuck you three.
Oh,
I have to kill her
good.
too?
Kill her too. I'm happy to see that.
Imagine she got up after you killed the sister and then
bitch. Hell no.
Only the king remains.
Aye. And if you thought his berserkers were tough, well,
Oh,
I've been thinking about what you said, brother.
Oh, that was a pain in
Maybe it's
the
time
ass.
to let this go.
An
we got an
enchantment.
Enough a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change.
Maybe there is a regular Midgard trophy.
Oh, we got the chest armor.
Yes, there we go. Okay, we need to upgrade it because
Yeah.
right now it's not better than what we have.
we got another Asgard thing. So we now have multiple
Okay.
So which one do I have to put? This one?
After the day ends, all the main characters get a vision. They see a masked pharaoh in black, who tells them he is Tharlotep, the god who created the main villain from 2 seasons ago. It all came back. And by kettle, I mean those old school giant cauldron-looking pots. I know what you're talking about. I've seen, like, actually images of, like, Krampus in the kettle.
Now all of our equips all have their whatever's their enchantment set.
Oh.
That's
Face it regardless.
Well, gods in ancient era were much more human. They loved, grieved, fought, schemed, and died like humans. They weren't omnipotent, flawless beings. Yeah.
But I needed to know
most of them for the
right reasons.
oh well, what do you mean? But yeah, they weren't
Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
flawless. That's true.
I don't think any polytheistic god is supposed to be omnipotent. As if that were the case, then what's the point of any other god?
Yeah, I think the closest would probably be chaos, but even.
But since he's such a chaotic force, you can't rely on him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. What the heck is
A
this?
silly thought, if Heracles' sidekicks ever reincarnated, he'd have an easy time assembling them into a team, because Jason specializes in assembling teams, and to find Jason's next incarnation, Heracles would just have to call for whoever is missing a shoe, and let fate take its course. It's ties into the, like, how Jason came to the kingdom with only one sandal.
That's pretty funny. I like that. Okay, now let's go upgrade this armor.
Careless Rider, hello.
Let's go!
Ilska means evil in Icelandic. No wonder these girls are so nasty.
They're the evil sisters.
When you name your kid evil, I feel like you're setting them up for a certain kind of life.
Yeah, it's like how in the Lion King books they named Scar Trash.
Yeah,
Swahili.
they named him Taka.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like there might be one Berserker in Midgard. It might be that question mark area.
Keep meaning to try and press.
Yeah, let's upgrade this armor.
Ragnarok armor's
Oh.
on the house.
Oh, and the axe! Hell yeah! Great.
We just need one more frozen planet.
Yep, and we get that from doing the Hell Terror mission. We haven't done that. Okay, great. Can we do the final upgrade? Oh, we need Smoldering
I'm
Embers.
guessing we get those at
Moosepelheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, from doing the trials. That's
We
how
could do some.
we could, if you want.
All right, go get the
Careful.
key.
Go get to kill him.
We're kind of done in Alfheim, I think, unless there's any more Hell Terrors here.
Let me just. Why does it show something? Did we get something new?
There,
Oh.
just some low
Trash.
thing. Trash. Taka.
Let's see. This one gives runic and vitality.
Facepalm. So that's why in Lost Hero, Jason lost a shoe. I feel dumb. you know, it's a detail from one particular myth. You know, it's, you know, you don't have to know everything.
Okay, we want.
The only reason I know that story so well is because it's one of the first Greek myths I learned, and I learned it from Marina in Georgia. She just told it to me. That was how I first learned it. She told me like the man was told a prophecy that a guy would come to his village with only one sandal, and that man would bring about your death. The villain, basically. So yeah, and that's, you know, the villain was very wary of Jason after that. Was it Jason or Perseus? I think it was.
It was Jaceus.
Well, it was somebody.
Where are we going? Is it here? Or
No, it's the other one. It's
Okay.
there, the Crucible.
the key Sybil.
That play is cringe. Not because it's bad, but because what everyone's doing in it is cringe.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
good play.
It's a good representation of one of the most cringe times in our history.
Yeah. It's like it's similar to the way I feel about Chicago. Like Chicago's a good movie, good story.
Yeah, but like you just hate.
I
the
hate everybody except
characters.
for John C. Reilly's character.
As you should. He's the only nice person in the show. Everyone else is an asshole.
What we gotta do?
Alright, so you see this sword in the center.
Yeah. We gotta
in
finish
order,
the trials.
Well, in order to make the sword happen, you need to complete one of the combinations that are around it.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to do the trials.
Oh, that's what I
like.
think,
But see, which order you complete them in will decide what the sword challenge is. Like, if you do left middle, there will be a certain challenge, or if you do left left, there will be a certain challenge, or if you do middle right, different combos, different challenge.
We've already done this one, so
yeah. But I'm not sure I remember which one that was.
I think that was the timed amount of time to kill enemies and take no damage.
But you can do, see, this one is R. And I think...
Which
R,
challenge should we undertake?
You can do any of these three and it'll count. You haven't done this one yet, though. Rapidly kill enemies. You haven't done number 3 yet, if you want to complete it.
Yeah, I'm just reading it. Yeah. Guess we'll just, this
I
one.
remember this one's pretty easy.
Get ready!
Just go around killing people. That's literally all you need to do. You don't need to worry about rings or anything. Each time you kill someone, the timer resets.
We're so much stronger than we're supposed to be for this challenge.
Yeah, they expected us to do this. We have Berserker armor.
We're just doing it to get more our Berserker armor.
Really,
stuff.
the only stuff left to do is, this last Berserker armor upgrade and find the last Gale Flame and Frozen Flame.
Watch the last Gale Flame is here for some reason. I know it's not.
The last Frozen Flame is the Helltear mission. I think the last Gale Flame is the next Berserker.
That's kind of annoying. Oh, not the last Berserker.
Yeah, no.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
How many people am I killing with this?
2. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the chat here. A less silly thought, if you are a parent, get a baby sling. Being worn in a sling calms fussy babies down. I have heard that.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Yeah, the myth of Jason and the Argonauts starts with him losing a shoe. Okay, so it is the Jason story, because, yeah, I wasn't entirely sure if it was the Jason story or the Perseus story, but yeah, I think it's Jason.
Where are the last few enemies? Okay, there's one.
Good! That's the way!
Let me get up.
You have plenty of time. Just gotta kill this one last guy within 26 seconds.
Okay, Frey, you got this. Get
Just
to
being
work.
cocky about it.
See, I didn't have to do anything. Frey got it.
And you got an achievement for killing Droger, even though you didn't do it. Okay, wait, don't leave until you claim your reward. It's coming up. It's on its way! Your driver is on his way!
Give me. I want one more.
Where's my DoorDash order?
In my company.
Divine Ashes.
Not quite what we wanted.
Yeah, you just gotta do more challenges. Get more shit. Glowing Embers, but not the smoldering kind.
God damn it. Useless. Alright.
I think to get smoldering, you have to complete the main sword challenge. Because I think that's the highest tier of embers.
I see.
Alright, there's also a new one here. You take constant damage, but you heal every time you deal damage.
Oh. So
Should
basically
be-
the same thing as last.
Yeah, honestly, it is kind of the same thing. Just wail on people to stay alive. Be a vampire. That guy's out of your range. Those guys aren't there. You're fine. Your health is full. Yeah, you got this. Self-fulfilling prophecy just waiting to happen with that name. Yeah, with the girl named Evil.
I remember in George Lopez there's this one joke where it's where they were talking about self-fulfilling prophecies,
Yeah.
And how Ernie he was getting because he was getting bigger. It's like you did it because it's you know, when you were living with your parents, it was hard for you to meet girls, so you always had an excuse why no girl dated you. And now that you're living on your own, you're not taking care of your weight. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's what his wife tells George.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, you know, I was reading about if you were living with your parents, it's called a self-fulfilling prophylactic. No, that's the sound of a whip makes, right?
You can't do anything. Just quoting every sitcom over here.
Look, if you don't quote sitcoms, what do you do with it?
Quote reality shows. Get out. Get out now.
Okay, I want to press R3. Thank you.
Nope. You have to keep swinging. Swing dance.
You're on fire, Kratos.
It'll pass. You'll be fine. She'll be right.
I like how doing the whatever kills.
You can have Freya shoot him also. Oh, fucking knock. Knock on my watch. Oh, another one. Ugh. Get out!
If you had to pick between every boss, every enemy group having a knock in it or a witch.
Why?
Look at your reaction.
Why did you say that? Witch.
Yeah, witch was a listen.
Because with the knock, you have to aim for the knock first, and it's still gonna run away like that. With the witch, you can be like, alright, I'll kill you after I
That
kill
about
you.
us telling the lava to move.
It's said that the weapons of
Where's my
Muspelheim
shit?
retain the memories
Where's my new
of
shit?
those they
There
killed.
it is. Give me
Calm
one.
Even
down.
after they're
Now,
melted
be
down.
sure to tip your driver.
Lives.
That's a metaphor.
Here's a
Sure.
tip.
Snow.
Work for lift instead.
Blazing embers. You got glowing embers and blazing embers. No smoldering embers.
God damn it!
You also got a luminous alloy and divine ashes. Alright, let's see if you've unlocked a trial. Yeah, here we go.
Combination.
Boss rush. Oh, this is a hard one.
I'll try it.
This is the same first one I got, I remember. Oh, what's nice is after you unlock after you've done all of the main sword challenges, you can just do them whenever you want. You know,
That's nice.
challenges to unlock. Now you're not gonna heal between bosses, just so you know. So be careful. I think the Stalker will drop health, but I think that's the only one. Oh, hit that. Now you have to hit the orb. There you go. There you go. One down.
I'm at half health and I have no rage.
Yeah, having no rage is an issue, but it's okay. There's the Stalker. Watch out. I think there's a total of 4 bosses. Or 5. Okay, good so far. Remember, you can stun the Stalker by hitting it in the horns. Nice. Her horns aren't glowing. Maybe you can't with this one. I'm sorry. Alright, well, it's okay, because you got her.
I should be able to kill the next one.
Barely took any damage against her. Yeah, she drops health. Go get it. Go get it.
What is that?
The Dark Elf King.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay, though, because he's alone, so it shouldn't be too much of a pain.
How is he alive again?
Well, it's like it's like a Dark Elf command.
Oh, I thought it was the King Week. Oh, no.
Watch out, yeah, the bombs.
Oh, who just followed?
Oh, thanks for following the Sacred Walrus. It's good to know we have not just a
The
walrus.
time has
but a
come,
single-
the walrus said, to speak of many things. Of ships, of shoes, of sealing wax, of cabbages, of kings, and why the sea is boiling hot and whether pigs have wings.
So, yeah, okay, there. Right after Careless Writer's comment at the top.
Turns out he wasn't happy about the turtles killing his entertainment, and he was gonna damn them for returning. But he saw the stuff from the bishop and decided to give them a chance.
Don't you mean a
violent.
turtle D?
I
It wasn't
Oh, you know what movie I recently saw that I've never seen before, but I know about?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the biggest movies of the last 30 years. And it recently had its 25-year anniversary, and I saw it on Valentine's Day because Claire wanted to see it in theater. Titanic.
You hadn't seen Titanic?
Nope.
Well, shit. Okay.
And I'm glad my first time seeing it was in theaters. It was really good.
Oh, yeah, it's a great.
And they updated the graphics and everything. I think it was. They gave it a 3D effect too, but that didn't. It was really good. I can see why it was so loved. The only negative. There are two negatives I have. One is it's not a real negative, but much like with Let It Go and Frozen, the song "My Heart Will Go On" was overplayed. From that movie.
Yeah, it was.
Because I could see like when that movie came out, like, oh my god, it's such a beautiful song, it's such a beautiful movie. But because much like Let It Go, everybody played it for 30 fucking years. And then my other nitpick is how at the end, spoilers for again a 30-year-old movie,
Yeah.
she throws the heart of the sea into the
Yeah,
ocean.
but I hate that. No, I wasn't trying to. Oh, it's okay. I didn't do it.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
I
That was not
calculated.
an accident at all.
Cause like I get like it's the whole symbolic thing, like her heart is in the ocean with the people who drown.
But you know that thing's worth millions. You could, if you don't want it, give it to charity. Don't be a fucking wasteful.
Yeah, like here's my whole thing about that. She held on to it for years because she didn't want to be associated with it or whatever. The reason is, why didn't she do that when she first found out it was in her
I
pocket?
don't want it. Give it away.
And the other thing is,
You don't have to fucking waste it. Oh, shit, I was trying to get the help. No. Okay, that was stupid of me.
the other thing is, like that guy spent 3 years of his life trying to find this thing, and now it's just gone forever.
You know, there's an alternate ending where he almost stops her from doing
That's almost more annoying.
it. Yeah. There's one funny line in it though, where like he's like, you know, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure how to reason with a woman who tries to jump off the Titanic when it's not sinking and jumps back on when it is sinking.
That is fair.
I think this is the last one.
And it has Guardian.
Yeah, an Ein Harrier cap.
That's right. The other thing is, what part of her whole thing is like Jack Dawson isn't alive anymore. He only exists in my memory. You know what she could have done to make him to immortalize Jack Dawson to help her life?
What?
Donate, give them the heart of the sea and say you can only have this if you name whatever you're gonna buy with it after Jack Dawson.
Yeah, like a donation has been made in your name.
Like that would he would forever be immortalized with that stone,
And you're dead!
and he wouldn't just live on in your memories. He'd be a person.
Okay,
forever.
we did it.
You've done it. Now, what
Can we
does
get
the Forge
some
have to offer
smoldering
us?
embers?
Please.
Here's some sneeze embers or something. Anyways, that's the one thing I really didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Interesting.
Got
Blazing
blazing
Oh,
embers.
come on.
Created that in
Give
response
me
to the
some-
challenges you completed.
No,
at
there's
the
gotta
Other
be
Swords.
something.
Depending on which order you complete them in.
Oh, we got that.
We got
Out something
Surtur's
different.
girdle.
Freya, the metal was listening to us. You were right.
I'm gonna go.
You don't have
Oh, thank goodness. There it is. Smoldering Ember.
We just need one more now.
Well, let's go check. I just want to make sure where to go.
Whew. Should have brought a pail of water.
Yeah, you're right. Only got one.
Funny.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do these in a different order now so we unlock a different final challenge.
That's fine.
You did right side and then middle. I'm gonna do left side and then middle.
Okay. I'm gonna read though Percy was the one who carried Hera across the river. Technically, that was Juno, but same.
Yeah.
Which is from the same myth.
always
is
Yeah.
it? No.
Yeah, Jason does the same thing.
Though I knew that, but for some reason I hadn't
time
put it
limit.
together with Heroes of Olympus books.
Here they come.
They do kind of tell you that because Hera even said that her favorite hero was Jason. That's why Jason. Because he was one of the few heroes that wasn't born from
Are you okay?
a god cheating on their spouse. He's just Jason's just a normal guy.
Jason's not a demigod. He's just a normal guy. It makes sense why Hera would like him. Like, hey, you're not one of my husband's kids. But then Jason and Heroes of Olympus. Okay.
He tells that if they get the umbilical cord from the first ring and they part of the Lord Greg and not die, he won't ruin their existence.
I will refrain from ruining your existence.
That's a strange grocery list. Self-fulfilling prophecies are very common in many myths. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's just trying to change your fate after learning that always makes it come true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Depends on how malleable fate is in the mythology, the story part of, I'd say. Generally, because the only reason most myth stories we tell them because of the prophecy coming true. Because, like, imagine it's the story of your son will kill you. No, he won't, and then that doesn't happen. It's such a boring story.
Yeah.
It's like, then what was the point of the prophecy? There wasn't one.
That sounds like the way Rick from Rick and Morty would handle it.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
Like in the, you saw the fortune cookie episode, right?
Yeah.
That was a fucking weird episode.
Yes, it was.
You will have sex with your mother. Why? Well, you know, at first I was saying stuff like, help, I'm crafting a fortune. Okay. But nobody was doing anything, so I just started sending out a fortune that said people would have sex with their mothers. And nobody came yet. I guess they just had sex with their mothers. Ew.
Well, Jerry does have a pretty weird mother, if you recall.
That's true, his mom.
Like, I have sex with him and my father watches.
Usually in a Superman costume.
It reminds me of that South Park episode about sex addiction. Like, and next thing you know, you're gonna end up like choking yourself up against the door in a Batman costume or something. Butter's like, oh, I gotta go buy a Batman costume.
That's the problem. The Batman. Butters always has the weirdest reaction to everything. Like, remember when what was her name? Stan's girlfriend?
Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy was like, made fun of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Wendy, I just don't date fat girls. That's an unrealistic expectation, Butters. It's normal. Kim Kardashian is thin and she just had a baby. The Hobbit. Yes, she is bigger than she appears in her Instagram pictures. Yes, she enjoys smoking her pipe. Yes, she hangs out with a wizard. Wait a minute. Hold up! Bitch, how you ain't a Hobbit again? Bitch, if you a Hobbit, you better tell me right now, because I am making a fool of us! Oh god, you know South Park's gonna talk about the recent Kanye.
Oh yeah, eventually.
That's gonna be something.
That whole episode with the Hobbit is such a...
I love that. Kim Kardashian got mad at that episode. It's like, come on, that's funny. It's obviously a joke. She called it an unprovoked attack.
Yeah, at least she didn't try to sue them.
At least, you know, from what I heard, Kanye had a pretty good attitude about the gay fish thing.
Apparently, you know, he still doesn't get the joke, by the way.
No, yeah, he doesn't. I know he doesn't get it, which is funny because that was the whole joke in the episode, was that he didn't get the joke. They were more spot on than they were even trying to be. I know, like, I heard, like, I think he talked about it in an interview. He's like, yeah, I don't get the joke, but, you know, I think I realize why they're making the joke. You know, I intentionally kind of gave myself a big ego because I thought it would help me succeed. But now that I have succeeded, maybe I should lower the ego. Though he never did.
Yeah,
Now he's
that's
being even weirder. Like, at the time I was like, hey, good on you, and now I'm like, I don't think it happened.
You need a little more help. Let's look at you, like,
You know who had the best attitude was Lord, with the whole Randy being Lord episode. She said, like, she and her friends were, like, quoting that, like, constantly.
good for Lord.
Like, that's good, yeah.
You know, anytime you can just take a joke and just laugh with it is always a good time.
I think getting made fun of on South Park is part of the, hey, you made it. Like, you know, you made it in Hollywood.
That's pretty true. One of my favorite jokes is still giant douche or turd sandwich. Now they refer to her as Mrs. Sandwich.
Yeah. That episode aged beautifully,
Yeah.
and is so much that they quoted it in, like, when they actually talked about it. Will you be voting for the giant douche or the turd sandwich? Well, this is normally a giant douche household, but this year you can put us down for the turd sandwich. It sounds like he's ordering a turd sandwich. Okay, so this is a survival. Just look at the description. Survive.
Will do. Random thought, would Magnus and Jack be completely broken fighting the Greek giants? Would Jack be classed as a god? I don't think so. I don't think the weapon counts as a god. So.
No, Jack doesn't count. It's a Norse thing. It's a different.
So, another reason why I don't think so is because remember when Jack meets Percy's sword.
Oh, Riptide.
Yeah, Riptide, that's it. And since Percy needed help and Jack was talking to Percy's sword like, wow, she's a beautiful sword. That tells me that swords like those don't, weapons like those don't count as well. I could explain that in more words, but my brain can't think of the words. I apologize. If only I cared for Norse mythology. What do you mean? I mean, it's fine if you don't like it. I believe the same goes for ancient Greek myth. If something's fated to happen, it will eventually happen. I'm not sure if
Are we
ancient
on
Greek
a
myth.
timer, or do I have to defeat 99?
I think you just have to kill.
I think it's 99.
I mean, it is just survive, so that's a lot of hell.
It's more. I thought since it said survive, I literally just had to like stay alive.
I'd rather this than a timer. Timers are annoying. They always feel more stressful.
Yeah, honestly. I thought it was like stay alive until the timer runs.
You know what I gotta say then? What do you mean? You don't think that's a hilarious joke? That's like, it's
I don't see how it's relevant to this.
It's you know, it's the greatest Godzilla movie of all time.
It's not the worst, though.
It's not the worst, but it is.
I've seen all the Godzilla movies. There's some bad ones, man.
Some are like, okay, it's the time. But some are like, what were you doing?
But that is it. It's just, it doesn't feel like Godzilla. It got to the point where they openly said, "Nope, not Godzilla. Different monster."
It feels like
It just feels it feels like a different monster. Like it's more. It feels more like a dinosaur than like a dragon, which I think is what they were going for because Jurassic Park and this would come out like been very popular. Like,
yeah, that's true. That was
and like they even used some of the exact same stuff from Jurassic Park, like when stomping happens, like the glass of water shakes, and then the baby like Godzilla's. I think we're supposed to like capitalize on the laughter.
I kind of wish that movie had done better so we could see the next one with the baby that survived, but also it's fine. They're much.
I don't think they were actually planning to make a sequel. I think they were just like a lot of movies at the time like that where they were just like, hey, there could be more, but like Independence Day was a big hit, but they didn't make a sequel until like 20 years later because it was such a popular film, and that was the same movie.
You know,
and there's still no sequel to Stargate. It's also the same movie.
Yeah, I need to see Stargate. I
haven't seen Stargate.
I saw it when I was a kid, but I barely remember. Oh, thanks for following. Oh, you already said that, the Sacred Walrus. I love that name. Not an epic battle to the death, not a stealthy sabotage plan, nor a stealthy assassin plan. Now, Perseus' grandfather just got killed accidentally in a frisbee throwing contest.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Yuki. All this talk about fate makes you think of Void from Berserk.
I honestly love the ending of the Perseus story, especially for the time it was written, like that beautiful, like, irony of how his grandfather thought he would be straight up, but in the end it turned out he just killed him by accident. Like, that's a very, like, interestingly written, like, plot, if you think of
I think what makes that so great is it mixes the Greek tragedy and comedy together, and
basically,
because it's
Like,
like
in
it's
the- in
tragic
there-
as grandfather.
I think that was the first story to have, like,
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
It might be one of the first.
the first one to have just such an ironic ending. I mean, not that there weren't other stories. That specific,
Yeah,
you know?
it's hard to say. I don't know enough about which stories came first, but it very well may be because ancient Greece is well. You know what this reminds me of? The animal that Thor and Avengers talks about.
Oh, the bilge snipe.
Yeah, the bilge snipe. It's kind of described the way he described.
I still like. From my research, it doesn't look like the bilge sniper actually, but they are in Marvel comics. And that creature that I just killed, like, I'm honestly not sure what that's supposed to be. And I'm sure that actually is based on something like Nordic culture. I'm just not sure what. Like, this game actually showcased several creatures I didn't know about before.
Don't the Norse have some of the most creatures out of a lot of the myths?
I don't think so. I think
Really?
like
Okay.
Asian cultures.
Oh yeah,
Asian cultures have literal thousands of creatures.
Part of the reason I might not count that is because I know for some of them it's like
Well, if you're not going to count that, then maybe.
it's just because a lot of their creatures are it's just another variation of a similar one, like all the living.
All the living
animals.
like appliances. And stuff.
Yeah,
And there's also a lot of other stuff like two-headed creatures,
yeah, that's true.
like cats with one eye and two tails.
One of my favorite creatures that I don't know the name of, but I just really like is when they use it in pop culture. It's like a lizard dragon thing that starts with one head and then it grows two and then it grows a third one eventually as it gets older.
I think I know what creature you're talking about.
I love that creature. It's what the Pokemon.
Harudagon?
Yeah, Harudagon is based off of.
Is that the Slavic dragon? Because I know there's a Slavic dragon.
It might also. I know that a lot of Pokemon are based off of myths, so it might.
Yeah, I just mean like the creature you're talking about. Is that the Slavic dragon?
It might be a Slavic dragon.
I'm still not super deep in the Slavic. But I really want to eventually put Slavic in the game because they've got some really cool, big creatures. Like, yeah, they have the three-headed dragon, and I'd really like to put that. I'm trying to every time a culture like has dragons in it, I try to include that in the game. So, I'm trying to make it so if you want to in the future, you can make a huge dragon deck with all the dragons from the different cultures. The only issue is, like, I don't know what warriors would be good for that deck.
There might be like dragon or dragon slayer.
That's true. So those might just be good against your own.
Yeah,
Like, there is a knight in, like, I think it's... And then also in Abrahamic,
and of course, I think one of the Knights of the Round Table
Yeah.
became a knight because of the dragon slayer.
Yeah, that's one too. And I am gonna give them a face.
It sucks how few of the Knights of the Round Table people actually know. There's like King Arthur,
And
Galahad.
Lancelot and Galahad.
Lancelot
Those
and-
are the ones everyone knows.
and then
And then
Percival.
after that would probably be Percival. And then after that would probably be Kay.
and then after that nobody knows the rest of them pretty much. Even I don't really know Kay.
Enemy behind
I
you!
heard the name. And then and Merlin doesn't count because he's not.
Merlin's
a knight.
not a knight.
Yeah. But he is associated with that.
And it's just like, I mean, do we count Mordred as a knight?
Oh, true. That was the bastard child, right?
That's the child of, you know, Arthur fucking sister. No, got a little too Lannister for us. Okay, just 4 more guys to kill. This has been a long one.
I have a friend who's developing a Bronze Age setting supplement for 5e with a lot of mythic content. Any interest in checking that out? I mean, I could check it out.
Yeah.
I already have a D&D supplement that's based off of, based a bit off of Freak so I'll look at
last guy. And he's out.
Imagine if that didn't count.
Did it! Whee!
Okay, smoldering.
You gotta give me smoldering embers after all. So that's cool. We did boss rush, and then we did common enemies rush, basically.
Smoldering.
Now,
We got
3. Hell, I'm happy. Yes, good. I wish we'd done this one first. Maybe it's just like when you do your second, like, they start giving you more.
It also gives us a chest.
Yeah, but we already have better chest armor, which we will now upgrade. Ah, there we go.
Ready for
Show
commitment.
it off.
Because we upgraded one all the way.
A full set, yeah.
Okay. So our armor is now fully upgraded, and it's like arguably the best armor set in the game. So that's very nice.
Now all we have to do is finish upgrading the spear and the axe.
Yeah, like we can finish upgrading the axe if we do the hell
dent my
tears.
armor now.
You want to go do that then?
Yeah, I just need to like know where it all is. Hold on.
Okay. While you're looking that up, I'm
There-
gonna.
I don't think there are any here.
Oh, the question of the day: if you could, how would you choose to die? I would choose to die myself.
Oh, we should wipe out the remains of Asgard.
Okay.
Kill all the Einherjar.
Okay. You're going to a special place on the internet called Not
Hey,
Twitter.
I'm a huge Kanye fan, and
Oh,
I
God.
believe.
Have you? I haven't seen that that podcast he did, but in the clip, it's so like he's like, you know, I love everybody. I mean, I love everybody. You know who I really love? And then he just says his name, and it's like you just hear the whole podcast go deadly silent.
Yeah.
Like, what did you just say? And he's like, I mean it, man. I mean it.
I wonder if there's a conspiracy theory like that wasn't really Kanye because of how he was dressed and his face covered and everything. Like, if there isn't, I'm surprised that there isn't one.
There probably is. It's the internet. There's a conspiracy theory for literally everything. Like the theory that what's it called? The Wilma's purposefully bad.
Yeah,
I don't think it is. I think it's just bad.
it's just bad.
Unfortunately,
I
it was the
feel-
most watched animated show on HBO.
It's because there was nothing to compete with. There was no other animated show at the time. That's the only reason.
The
So,
thing is,
it's like me saying, "Hey, Shane, did you know that we're the most watched Twitch channel in your house?"
yeah,
Like,
you're not wrong.
yeah. Like, holy shit.
Let's see. You want to die screwing a werewolf, Toko? That's interesting.
You know, you
You
do
do
you. You do the werewolf.
Yeah, you do. Bronze
How-
Age fantasy sounds interesting. The Bronze Age was the time of the gods and heroes, unlike the Middle Ages, which was a time of plagues and zealots.
It's like a certain someone's been watching a little too much of Shakira's music video. There's a she-wolf in the... Open up so it can breathe. It's like her weirdest music video ever. I showed that to Will, but she couldn't stop laughing. She just could not stop laughing.
It will pass.
They're fine. We just beat all the Muspelheim shit. You think you guys are a match?
I still love what's his name's reaction to whenever you're on fire. You're on fire. It'll pass.
They'll be fine.
You'll be right. Okay.
Frozen. You're frozen, Kratos. It'll pass.
Well, it's a Lovecraftian god. He even said if they try to leave without getting the two things, he will know and use their souls to make a fleshlight. That's weird. As
What
fuck.
the hell?
I'm
gonna make a fleshlight out of your souls. I'm gonna soul.
Just because you didn't do
That
my
sounds
grocery
like-
list.
That sounds like the ultimate, just like insulting someone
It's
during a fight.
almost
I'm gonna make a
impressive.
fleshlight out of your soul.
It does not.
I'm gonna have to make a D&D villain say that. Getting some memories of the last episode of Halo Reach from that description. Last mission, darn it. One thing about wearing a baby. I know what you're saying. You're talking about the sling thing, but the way that sounds
wearing a baby. You've heard of berserkers, but have you heard of babe-burkers? We wear babies into battle. Oh god, that got a little too. Oh god.
Have to be careful not to drop anything on them. Cronus can smell a food-covered baby from Turner.
Oh no!
That's a good one. I like that. To be fair, Stargate got an awesome TV series. It did. Oh, now I need to watch the movie and the TV series. Actually. Stargate's TV series is awesome indeed. Well, that's two people who promote it, and y'all watch it. I hope if we get the Magnus Chase films, they show up how much Magnus hates training with Percy. I don't think we're gonna get Magnus Chase films.
We will if the Percy Jackson thing's a huge fucking hit.
I don't think.
I don't know. They've kind of already made like what, in my opinion, is a really bad decision in like making a movie or a TV show, especially when based on a property. You've already created a ton of controversy. Yeah. That's never good. Like you don't want that before a release. That always hurts a show. You're like, oh, we're gonna thrive off controversy. No, let me make something clear. You only thrive off controversy if it's something that like most people actually really like, and like only like the people everyone hates are mad about it. There's a pretty big variety of people who are mad about some of the things that are going on.
Yeah, it's also to be honest, Percy Jackson doesn't have as big as a fan base as I think some people think it does.
That's another thing. So again, to start in controversy it's hurting their potential, and I don't like that because I've wanted a Percy Jackson show for a long time. I want it to be great, and I'd love for it to end up resulting in, hey, now we're getting a Kane Chronicles thing, now we're getting a Magnus Chase thing, now we're getting a Heroes of Olympus thing. I would love the hell out of that. But agree. You're really hurting your potential with, oh, here's the gravestone. Or, oh no, this is the king's grave. We don't do that until we fight all the other
like with the queen.
So yeah, it's like you're really hurting your potential here, and that hurts me because I want the show to do well.
Yeah, I want it to do well too, regardless of whatever they decide. I want it to be good, and I want to be excited for every episode and every season. The main reason I don't think we'll get a movie is because if the show does well, I think they'll just do another show.
Yeah, like some people have said, like what they've said here was, well, you can't change the races of like the Heroes of Olympus characters because their race plays into their character, and that's why it's okay to change Annabeth's race. I still don't think it's like a good idea to change a race, but I see the point you're making there. However, with an even more recent announcement, it sounds like they're also race changing some of the gods, and it's like, well, now that argument doesn't work anymore because. But I'm not going to get too deep into that. It's just
I just hope it's good, regardless whatever decision.
Yeah, I just please make the show good. That's what I care about, and stop creating more controversies because you're just going to make less and less people want to watch.
I would have been fine if what they said instead was you just decided to blind cast.
Almost missed it.
I think that is what they did.
The way it was described, it sounds like that was not the choice because they said it was based on Disney's diversity and inclusion standards in their films.
Okay, so never mind.
So it sounds more like they went out of their way to do this, which
That's not a good idea, you guys. Come on.
Yeah. And again, I hope the actress is really good, and even if she's...
I'm sure she'll be a great actress.
I think she will be.
I hope the writing is on her side.
Yeah. The biggest problem whenever there's a character that people don't like is almost always the writing. Unless it's like in the room where the acting was actually bad too. But that's the writing and the acting were bad.
I feel bad for the actress.
Don't
It's not her fucking fault.
She's a kid. First of all, she's a kid.
Child.
This is her dream. Let her.
Yeah. It's not her fault. She's not the casting agent.
This is as bad as that guy who got mad enough. The guy who plays Will on Stranger Things would sign an autograph because he wanted to go take a nap at his hotel. He's like, come on, man, we're your fans. Don't be an ass. Like, he's 14. He needs a break. Give him some privacy. They're people. God, I hate it. Look,
Some people like
you can dislike the movie, you can dislike the choice, you can dislike, or show, and you can decide to boycott it, but leave her alone. Don't be a jerk.
Look, I totally love meeting fans. Like, personally, I don't think I would say no to that, but, you know, I'm not everybody, also. Like, everyone's got their own, like, but yeah, he probably loves meeting fans, too, but, you know, and is tired as tired. Let him be tired. It's like the people who blame the girl who played Rose for how bad Last Jedi was. It's like, she didn't write the script.
This is truly thankless.
Yeah. Her, honestly, I didn't mind her character until that last scene.
And that's the writing's
Yeah.
fault. That's not her fucking fault.
It's same with the people who, they were apparently people who sent in
I
mean
was trying to
letters
use Revelio. I'm
No.
playing too much Hogwarts.
There were some people who were, did the same thing to, what's her name? Or, the guy, not her name. The guy who voiced Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, that poor guy.
And
Oh, I feel terrible. And the kid who played young Anakin. There's a lot of sad stories around all that. People are so dumb sometimes.
you make fans look bad when you do shit like
Yeah.
that.
It's, you know, it's so, like, upsetting to find out about stuff like that.
Percy Jackson sounds interesting to get into. I've heard a bit about how Prometheus is characterized, though, and I don't want to see him that way.
Oh, it's only for like
That's
2
a realm
pages.
tear, all right.
Oh, a hell tear! Hell yeah!
Close it.
Hell yeah!
I don't have a Discord. I can't watch it. Oh,
Watch what?
in England we have a Saint George who's to a dragon. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the Celtic stories I was talking about.
I have to go now. Bye, Baron Brezek. Have a good day.
Oh, Baron's gotta go. Oh, that's
Here's links to the Discord. Yeah, I saw that. Sun and Bronze. I will try to post that in the Discord if you can or something. It's good, but I grew up with it, so I'm biased. Prometheus is only in like a little while, like a chapter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's honestly, I kind of, I didn't have a problem with Prometheus' character in the book. Like,
I don't remember what part was.
he's in the last book. He's on the Titan side, which
Right,
I
with
don't
the
blame
jar.
him for after the shit like Zeus pulled. But he said like I like heroes though because Hercules let me go. And, like, yeah, and he's like I remember he's described like he's wearing like sunglasses and a suit and he has like a ponytail. And I was like that's actually sounds kind of. But he has scars all over because of the vultures, you know. And yeah, I thought that made
That
sense.
big Zeus. Why? That was such a terrible punch.
One of the most horrible things Zeus has done, in my opinion. We got Essence of Hell. It's a perfume. Have you tried Essence of Hell? Mythology, if it survived to the modern day. Like, Essence of Hell. Ah, smell the death.
Smell like death.
And it's actually hell in the commercial. And she's like, "Hey, we gotta make money." I want to see a myth version of like The Boys. That would be so
That would
great.
be fun. I would like that.
I want that shit.
Maybe
so bad.
if we ever have enough money, we'll try to make a show like that.
So great. All right, so we got the Hell Tear.
I heard.
there's
I
another
heard he was
remnant of Asgard.
not how he is. He's quite the opposite, really. Not the opposite. He just.
If you mean like because he's like kind and benevolent in the myth, like one thing to keep in mind is, but this is after he was being tortured for like fucking like centuries. Like you know, I don't blame him for like changing as a person.
Also, I do think he was still kind of. He was
still giving like Percy and everyone like a chance and everything because he.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I don't want you guys to die, so if you just surrender, you'll be fine. But they didn't want to surrender, so he gave them the Pithos and said, "Open it up, hope will come out, and we'll know you've given up hope." Like, I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty symbolic there."
It's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Stargate SG-1, the TV show, also has Christopher Judge playing one of the main
When
characters as
Jormungandr
well.
attacked
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
It's great.
It seemed
One of my favorite
personal.
things about
But there's no way they could have met
about-
beforehand, is there?
I've been
show that
pondering that, and I have
the
a theory.
sci-fi show with Nathan
We
Fillion,
know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning
Firefly,
soul magic.
is that Alan
Perhaps a
Tudyk is one of the
serpent
main
figure
characters,
in.
and I love Alan
You mean
Tudyk.
Atreus placed
Everything he's in
someone
I
with
love.
giant
I love him as
soul
King
into
Candy.
him?
I love him
Someone
as
who already hated Thor to begin with?
there was something else, another voice
Exactly.
acting he did.
Well,
I love him
that
as the
doesn't
chicken
narrow
in
it down much, I
Moana.
grant you. I wonder if John even
Have you seen the
remembers
videos of
after
him
all this
recording the
Yes,
lines for the
I
chicken?
have.
He's just like, bark, bark, bark. I went
What's
to
his name?
Juilliard.
Hey or something?
Yeah, hey. He's like,
I went to Juilliard for this.
But he did it anyways because Alan Tudyk is just such a great guy. Apparently, I hear like everybody loves him.
That's always nice to hear.
Might be able to get past my disliking of Prometheus' characterization in the show. I do watch more visual media compared to reading.
Yeah, a lot of people do. You know, reading gets, for lack of a better word, like harder when you haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets a little harder to focus.
I'm mostly listening to audiobooks these days because I can do that in between podcasts.
I still prefer to read, though.
I prefer to read, but like it saves me so much time.
Yeah, I imagine.
Hey, you're taking our bridge. This was our bridge.
Yeah.
It's not allowed here.
Get off my bridge! If you want to cross the bridge, my dear, you've got to pay the toll.
What are you, that story about the three trolls, the Billy Boat's brother?
I mean, technically I was quoting Ursula, but yeah, I was also going for that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that quote is the second Ursula's.
Wait. Oh, I thought...
It looked like he was, but he did more
Hey,
damage.
Ray, is like, you can't heal as fast as I can fuck you up.
I can understand people who have an issue with actors because of the way they acted, but outside of that just seems so rash. Yeah, it's like the guy who played Joffrey in Game of Thrones. People were actually harassed because they hated Joffrey.
It's like, that just means he did a great job, you guys.
Yeah, he said he took a break from acting for a while because of it.
I don't think he acts
I
anymore.
feel bad for the Asgardians.
I don't know, he might have gotten back into it, but he might be doing like stage stuff.
Learning the god
I'd
they
have to look
indebted
into it.
themselves to.
Funny
didn't
how so
care
many
for them
like
at
big
all.
actors we know of mostly do stage stuff now, like Matthew Perry.
Aye. Their
Oh, is
homes
Matthew
will not
Perry
be the
doing
only
stage
thing they will
stuff?
be
Well, for a
rebuilding.
while he was doing something in the West.
I know well, to be fair, he tried to do several shows and they all got canceled. The best one I thought was Odd Couple. Like, you could tell he was a fan of the original.
I honestly, I think I liked Mr. Smiley
You mean Mr. Sunshine?
or Mr. Sunshine. Yeah,
I still haven't seen Mr. Sunshine.
I liked it more because it was pretty unique and it was all about like loss and trauma for people, and it was actually a very heartwarming.
Wait, was
show.
that Mr. Sunshine? I thought that was a different show. Like the one where he's in the group therapy.
Well, I remember he had one called Mr. Smile and one called Mr. Sunshine.
Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, at least I think he did. Someone looked this up.
I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I can go face.
And I'll never understand people who blame actors for doing their best on a poor script that they didn't have control over.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Don't blame the actors. Like that is
Like if it's
when a
tough-
movie is bad, unless the acting is fucking terrible. Like maybe blame the actor a little, but there's still no reason to go like get dicks to them.
Yeah, just be like,
Like,
God, that was a
just
waste
be
of my
like, okay, well, that guy was a bad actor. It's like, what does harassing them do?
Yeah, all it does is
Um,
make them feel bad.
Like, you know, when a movie's bad, it's either the fault of the writer or the director or the...
And in some cases,
Last
they're the
Jedi
same
is
person.
bad because of Ryan Johnson. And
I'd
also
say
Kathleen Kennedy.
I'd say it's more bad because of Kathleen Kennedy than Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson,
It is more Kathleen
Yeah.
Kennedy's fault, yeah. But Ryan Johnson is the writer-director.
Yeah,
so a lot of the blame does lie with him.
that's fair. Although, to be honest, the other two films of his I've seen I really liked. I liked Knives Out and Glass Onion.
No, yeah, like I hear those are great, yeah. But it's like that's because that's his own
Yeah.
original like world that he created.
Glass Onion is so funny, by the way.
When you're adapting
King
someone
Saul's
else's
gravestone.
book. Oh,
So
maybe
far.
I guess he's the
Yes,
last
there's
person,
only
the
one
last
thing
one.
left to do.
You wanna
Okay, we
check?
did all the other berserkers. No, we wouldn't be able to do this
Oh, okay.
otherwise. If we try,
Let me catch up on the chat before we try, because we're gonna
Okay.
get distracted.
King
Um,
Rolf, here we go.
Let's see. I'm planning on watching the films before I watch the series because anything is better than the films.
The Percy Jackson films.
Maybe that might be a good idea.
You know what you should do? Just watch my reviews of the films
Yeah,
with your ad block
no,
turned up.
Don't tell that. Don't say that out loud. Otherwise, they'll copyright claim and say, "See, he admits that it replaces our film."
Don't you guys want to forget that film?
After a couple days training, getting another Triceratons, they split into 2 teams. And the Triceratops named Traximus fights Lord Drake, while Donnie, Splinter, Tango, and Triceratons named Mozar.
Okay, it looks like the last Helltear is in Svartalfheim.
You want to go do that real quick so I catch him?
Just to be more powerful. Yeah, there is a teleport thing right here. I'm just going to look up where it is so that we don't waste everybody's time. Go ahead and catch up on the chat.
I can understand people who have an issue with actors because of the way they acted, but outside of that, it just seems too irrational. I mean, unless they're like a dick in real life too, just like be like, man, they did a bad job in this, and then move on. Don't like. There's no point in attacking them on Twitter because they're just people. Unless the person is actually being a jerk in real life, then you can like say stuff about them as a person. Where should I post the Sun and Bronze invite? On messages for MythologyGuy? Yeah, you could put it there, I guess.
And anything that's like a message directly to me, you can put in messages for MythGuy.
If you want to DM it to me as well, that's fine.
If you want to talk about the game, though, it's better to go to the card game discussion area.
I think this is her friend's game.
Yeah, okay.
Essence of Hell, Hades gets it for his wife. Oh, that sounds sweet. My difficulty with reading is that I got a poor imagination, don't know what a lot of descriptive terms refer to, so I don't really know how people look as described.
I can see.
I can understand that. What I tend to do sometimes is when they describe a new character, I will look up fan art of them, and that'll help me get a picture in my head. That way I already have a picture and I can just recall the memory.
I'm usually pretty good at imagining like how a character looks. What annoyed me was, you remember in the Gone series, how like sometimes not even like a whole book after the character was introduced, they're like, oh, by the way, this character's Asian. Or, by the way, this character's like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to change how I thought of it. And it's funny because one of the characters who I had been picturing as black turned out to be Asian. A character I had been picturing as white turned out to be black, and a character I had been picturing as Asian turned out to be white. And I was like, my God, we're going in a full circle here.
Yeah, that was annoying because it did feel like the writer just kind of randomly decided, I'm gonna make him Asian now.
Or maybe he was like, oh shit, I forgot to tell them, and the book's already out.
With all the gross stuff he describes in the book, I wouldn't be surprised he forgot to describe the people.
Wait a minute, I forgot about essential qualities of what this person looks like.
Because remember the description of those bugs in the people?
Oh, yeah.
And he describes it more than once, too.
It's a great series, by the way, the Gone series, but it's fucking gross.
Toko, you might like the Gone series. It's very similar to like a Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft kind of story, but more sci-fi.
It's a dark story.
It's dark. Like, it's about teenagers fighting and
like teenagers like
killing each other.
freaking dying and shit. It's like I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah,
I knew nothing going in.
Yes, neither did I, and I read through that series like I had no life.
Like, I was at a bookstore on a trip, and my dad was trying to get my brother to like pick up a book series to read. And so we're in the book section, and I just see the cover for Gone. You know how mysterious it looks.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. And I just looked at like the synopsis where it just like, I mean, it's the synopsis. I can tell you, it's just the first sentence. 1 minute the teacher was there, and she was gone. And then I was like, sold.
Yeah, honestly, like, it has one of the best synopses to just get you into it.
Like, there's actually there's a little more to the synopsis, but I didn't read the rest. So I was just like, sold. And then I was like, this seems interesting. And my dad was like, okay, Costa, like, you read this, and then Costa doesn't want to read it. I was like, that's fine, I'll read it. And I read it.
And then later, didn't he end up reading it anyway?
I think he did end up reading it because I was enjoying it so much. He was like, okay, well, now I want to take a look.
Yeah. The sci-fi turns me off, but it sounds like something I'm into. It's only sci-fi because of the fact that, okay, minor spoilers.
Oh, I can go up here.
Minor spoilers to the book Gone. So if you don't want to be spoiled going into it, mute the stream for the next 60 seconds. The only sci-fi part is that they get superpowers because of a thing, but that thing is kind of similar to stuff from H.P. Lovecraft.
To be honest, there's other sci-fi stuff.
There is other sci-fi
Like,
stuff.
Yeah, the story is kind of sci-fi.
Oh,
but
no, it's definitely a sci-fi.
But it's more of a survival story also.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's really dark and really cool, and I like all the characters for what they are. Like, there's like a bully character who has like,
yeah,
I won't say
like the characters are three-dimensional is the thing. Like even the bully characters.
Also, almost all the characters are under the age of 17.
Well, all the characters at first are under the age of 10.
The reason I say almost all is because there's a couple that are technically older.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, poor imagination specifically for people's appearances. But like I said,
yeah, you can look up some fan art or something.
I'd like to say I have imaginative ideas. From some of the stuff you told me, that is definitely true. You have some pretty good ideas. I mean, no one's on Toko's level because he comes up with a story every 30 seconds. Yeah. But you should never compare yourself to another person.
Toko's like that writer from that bonus Sandman episode of the Like anyone who's seen that knows what I'm talking about.
I still need to see Sandman.
I love the bonus episode they added. They added a bonus episode like I think a few weeks after the season aired, which had two stories. One was about cats, and I thought that story was there. It was okay. But the other story is about a muse, and it's actually really good.
Perhaps we should let Rasvolgar know.
Perhaps.
Okay, we have closed all the Hell Tears, which means Frozen Flames!
Sweet, 2 of our weapons are now fully maxed out.
Yep.
Or will be. That sounds better than my solution of putting characters I've already seen that I think are similar to how I imagine the characters' looks. The fan art solution. Yeah, I'm glad that... try it out, and if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. If it does, I'm really happy for you, because one of the best ways to come up with new stories is by reading or watching stories and taking from those.
You want to go tell Hrace Velgir that we closed all the Hell Tears?
Yeah, let's go tell the bird. The king,
this
the
is
queen
the
of
most
hell.
accurate thing. So many people are asking us to do every inaccuracy in both of the Norse games. It's like, we will, just not right now. You realize how long that's going to take? Because I'm not just going to have to go through gameplay footage. This game has all the lore scrolls and lore things. And it's an open world game and it has side
It's going to end up being a multi-part video for one game.
It's either going to be a multi-part video or the video is going to be at least an hour long. I guarantee you it will be at least an hour long.
That's if you do everything in one video.
Yeah, I kind of want to do everything in one video, but it's gonna take me at least a month to make them, sure. Like just for the previous one.
Yeah, just
for this one,
that's just to write the script.
Gonna take 2 months.
Yeah,
because this game's way longer than the last one.
I'm a writer. I imagine cool scenarios, but never write them down. That's why you put it in quotes. I go, man, being a fiction author sounds awesome, and never write or show my stories to anyone. Well, that's what you got to do if you want to actually if you want to succeed in that world. But if you don't, that's fine too. What are you doing, Andrew? God damn!
Fuck you.
Too many ideas, but execution is tough. I try to keep myself focused on a single project. Yeah, that's smart. As the great man.
All is pretty small.
Who's Nick Offerman's character in Parks and Rec again?
Oh, Ron Swanson?
Yeah, as Ron Swanson said, don't half-ass 2 things, whole-ass 1 thing.
I still love that one. Ah, there she is. I still love that one, thing. It's like, my mom is annoyed at me, and she shows the text, and her mom texts her, you gotta stop saying a whole ass all the time. Like, what the hell are you talking about sometimes when you said your sister gave birth to a whole ass baby? Like, no shit! What, did you think she was gonna give birth to a half-ass baby?
That is funny. Alright, we closed them. You gonna retire now? Hey, that's not the same language.
She didn't even open her mouth.
There's no reward for closing them, I'm afraid.
We expected none.
Well, then I wouldn't advise staying. She is a corpse eater after all.
We'll be going.
Now, in the myth, obviously Hraesvelgr is neither hell nor a corpse eater. But what does happen in the myth is, since Nidhogg is at the bottom of the tree, sometimes he can poke his head into Helheim, and he's the corpse eater. In the myth. Like, it's also sometimes a way that the dead are tortured. Like, Nidhogg will just chew on you.
Interesting.
That also happens in some versions of Greek myth, like Cerberus will chew on you in the end.
That makes sense.
Like, like, how can we torture people? Yum yum.
Well, we've got a hungry dog here. Has 3 heads.
Got a hungry dragon here. Got 1 head.
But it said it will eat the entire world tree's roots one day.
Okay, so now we have the frozen.
I went through the abstract daddy scene from Silent Hill 2 without any physical reaction. I'll be fine. I have no idea what that means.
I haven't played the Silent Hill games, to be honest with you. I saw the movies. The first one was pretty decent. The second one was crap.
Back to Midgard, I see.
Our intervention is required. We could always explore Fjortulund's outpost and cover more about my beloved Sigrun.
She meant a lot to you.
Oh yeah,
Let's
we
learn-
didn't do that. We didn't finish uncovering the Sigrun story, but I don't care anymore.
I know the story.
X needed an upgrade.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying that you don't get any bonuses from... Oh, well, no, you get the
Oh, it's
the
real
frozen
good
flames.
for
Never
wood.
mind.
Better for
Yeah.
bones.
That's the reward.
That's the reward, yeah.
technically. Okay. Is this what we're using? We could upgrade it. We want to be as strong as possible.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Alright, so that's for the blades. This is already maxed out. Drop near spear. This, yeah, we want everything to be as
might as
strong
well.
as
We need one more freaking Gale Flame.
I don't know how we get it, though. Like, is there, like, a mission? Whatever. I don't know how to get it. I don't have the time to look. Oh, our shield isn't upgraded all the way. Oh, we gotta do that. Sorry, what was somebody saying?
Oh, let's see.
Too deadly.
I went through the no, not that. Oh, Deathrun says, speaking of imaginative ideas, I've come up with the idea to make a retelling of the taking of Persephone that's a bit more accurate to the source material, that doesn't paint either Demeter or Hades as the antagonist. Well, technically, all the versions are
This here's the fun.
technically the original, because there's not like a patent
Ragnarok
or
armor's
anything.
on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece.
But I'm curious what that retelling would be like.
What can I do for a guy?
Upgrade Freya's.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see a retelling that's sympathetic to both
all
sides.
this time, there were several upgrades we didn't have.
Watch, and now we just kill everything in one hit.
I don't think that.
No, I don't think the game is made that way. I also plan to write in the Dysponia thing is Persephone and Demeter being tired of mortals
What do you
praying to
need,
them,
handsome?
mostly out of fear. So they drink from the river Leith to become different people to hopefully be different.
Okay. I'm personally going to go with the Berserker's Resurrection Stone, so we pop up with full rage meter.
Sure.
And then we can just, wail, and that's how we can heal and do some damage at the same time. Because we're about to fight one of the 2 toughest enemies in the whole fucking game. So, we want to be ready for it. We still don't have this last skill.
Good thing we
We've
didn't
got
miss this.
everything else, so...
If you want, I'll look up where to get the last scale.
It's up to you, but, let's see.
Would you mind if we take a break real quick right before this?
Actually, this is a good time to take a break.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna take a break so we can run some ads, so we don't have pre-rolls for a bit. I also want to get a snack, so go stretch your legs, get some water, pee, do whatever you have to do, and we'll be right back after. Barry Smoke here to talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Fire is no ordinary heater. With its all-powerful oxygen absorption, fire heats up the coldest of areas. Uncooked meat can cause major health problems, but fire ends that problem like nobody's business. Plus, fire's heating power is so strong, it even works outside! Now you can stay warm outside using twigs and sticks out in nature. Fire is perfect for chefs, campers, and scientists. Fire is super powerful, and once it rages, it doesn't stop. And for emergency heating, fire starts up instantly, even in the coldest of climates. Fire is awesome, but remember to follow fire safety guidelines or you could be in major bind. If you order fire in the next 30 milliseconds, we'll send not 1, not 2, but 10 fires straight to your house with a free can of gasoline on top. Fire. Stay warm. And we're back, chat. How are the messages?
Yeah.
Fire. Stay warm.
It turns out, like, in order to get the last Gale Flame, there's a mission in Vanaheim we didn't do because you can only do it at night. You know, we'll give this guy a few shots, and if it doesn't work out, then maybe.
Honestly, I don't think upgrading the spear the last time will really make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
But
All right, what's good is there's some health in the area. And now we're here with full health, full rage, fully upgraded everything except one spear upgrade, and yeah, that's about it. Okay. You ready to fight the king?
I'm ready.
We've beaten all the berserkers.
Time for
It's
some
king time,
regicide.
basically. King Rolf!
Oh, he has a great design. One of the problems I kind of have is they all kind of look similar-ish, but
Yeah, he looks.
pretty different.
Alright, yeah, he is a real tough guy.
So you think you're a tough guy, huh? Well, I'm the god of war.
Wise
Deadly Man says,
Oh shit. Oh shit, no, he's doing the... By the way, just like the Valkyrie Queen, he has all their attacks. I had to do that because he completely bifrosted my health. It's okay. It's okay.
we have the resurrection stone.
Yeah, that's true. We do. Actually, forgot we had. Okay, he's 1/3 dead.
Deatherman says the reason I want to do the retelling is because we've seen too many versions where it's just Demeter's overprotective mother and Persephone has to stand up to her, or Hades is just basically Greek Satan who kidnaps a young girl because she's pretty and he doesn't like to know those tells. Fair, I get that.
Fuck. No, wait! I meant to do that! Layer of shit. Wait, I didn't dodge? I'm really good at dodging that, though. Shit.
You're fine, you're doing fine. Oh, you need the
Hate this
spear.
layer of... Oh, shit. This isn't going
Remember, you still have
super
your
good, but I
resurrection
have the
stone.
resurrections. Fuck, I fucked up the dodge, but it's okay. And we get the resurrection stone back if we die.
That's nice.
It'd be annoying if we didn't have to go keep buying it every time.
Remember in the old Ratchet and Clank, if you die,
Yeah, you don't get your ammo back.
that shit was annoying.
Because if you get if you get stuck on a tough level, eventually you just completely run out of it. I thought I saw health, but I guess not. Okay, I'm back at half health. Ah!
Barely!
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god. Ooh, nice.
No, you don't! Oh no! Oh, just made
barely.
it.
Damn, there are a lot of close calls.
No, you don't. Destroy that armor layer. Got it. Oh, now he's doing this. Yep. No, I was blocking. Oh, I did pretty good though. First try.
I thought you were gonna kill it the first try.
That would have been amazing if I beat him on the first try.
Alright, I'm somewhere here.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna beat him because Andrew was doing a lot better against the Berserkers than I was, but I'll try.
Unfortunately, yeah, there are a few health stones lying around. I'm suing someone. Maybe I could do a joke where they're such best friends that they live together and even share the same room. Okay. What are the names of all 3 Hecatoncheires? I only think I have memorized the name of one, and he has 2 different names. Like, I think, if I recall correctly, he's sometimes known as, like, Briaris, and sometimes instead he's known as H. But I prefer to just call him Briaris, especially because there's another Greek deity called H, the god of storm.
Damn it.
Oh. Rage, rage, rage! Yeah, knock him out of the sky! Fuck him!
That's not great.
Yeah, so that's the one I have memorized, and I don't really remember the other 2. Sorry about that. Planning on involving them in my retelling of the Taking of Persephone that I plan to make. That'd be cool. But, you know, you can always just look it up. Like, the information's, like, there. Oh! Oh! You're supposed to throw a spear when he's doing that! Okay. Okay. I'm glad you figured that out. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Still have the stone. Also, you're not doing bad. Considering that we have the stone. He's almost half dead. That's walkable. Shit, this thing. Yeah, okay, just press square. And then use rage, like, immediately. We could have gotten a version where we regenerate with most of our health, but I think this is a little better.
Yeah. I think this is better than Vitality. Just
You get to do, like, take down another bar of his health, and you get health back in doing so. I really wish we could use Rattletosk. Oh hey, you stopped his all-over attack. Nice. There's some health behind you. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, he's gonna do it again. He might do it a 3rd time. Oh, shield bash, shield bash! Right as he was about to do it. Great, great! You have your relic whenever you need it. Get behind him, or... Oh, you interrupted his attack. Good, good. And there's health. Great! Oh, no, you're... Yeah, I know, I thought it was that, too.
Oh, well.
It's not the one
I did a lot better than I thought I would, so...
Really good, actually. Yeah.
Thank you, so did you.
Okay, so... Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's doable for us to beat him. It's just gonna be a real challenge.
I'm suing, someone!
Yeah.
Let's see, if you run out of ammo, that's a fat skill issue. Okay, listen. Subathon eternally TBD. Okay, true, I'm sorry. You know what?
No, I will not kneel! I will do no such thing! I'm gonna get away from you!
It's kind of ironic that there's a king of the Berserkers. the berserkers are supposed to work for a.
Well, he's not king of all berserkers. He's a king, and he had 12 loyal berserkers.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is the king who have the scoff on. So.
Oh. You have your 2 runics for your sword.
Yeah, I know. But I still had him in that flinch from the attack, so I was able to...
Okay, okay, we're doing really well. Oh, he's doing the aura.
I saw. No, I was trying to use the relic! Stop it! Stop, Kratos! God!
God, this is hard.
Oh, oh.
Oh, fire.
I think the spear works against this also.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing enough, so.
Yeah. What was that?
Don't know. Looks like he changed element.
Oh shit, oh shit.
I think, yeah, for that one, just block it. Nice dodge. You're doing really well.
I keep that attack. I'm still in the game.
Hey, I think you got this. Ooh, stopped him right before he attacked.
Yeah.
Well done. Good job getting that health, by the way, just punching it.
Relic is recharged.
He drops a lot of health on him. He just has a lot. Ooh, you stopped him.
Thank God.
And you knocked him back so his Bifrost aura didn't affect him. Oh, you did it! Let's go!
Get the fuck back! 2 tries!
Oh, that was fan-frickin-tastic.
Oh, he is out of here!
Can we get that sword as a weapon?
It's a relic.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Still not sure if that was justice or vengeance.
The two are not always at odds.
Oh.
What do you intend to do with Skofnung now?
I intend to use it.
No! Don't you understand the legacy that thing carries?
Yes, I do, and I'm using it, and I'm upgrading it. Hell the fuck.
Not to mention the souls of evil berserkers.
I will use it for good.
That won't erase its history.
No. But the story of this sword is still being written. Future generations will weigh its good deeds against the bad and decide for
I
themselves.
like that.
Yep.
You've come a long way from when I first met you, brother.
Honestly,
I
yeah.
have had good counsel since then, brother.
I love that.
Oh, I love that he calls
Yeah.
him brother at the end.
Yeah. It's the first time. And he says, like, I have had good counsel from you. Like,
It makes sense.
I love that.
It,
Oh, we beat him!
I
Oh
gotta
my
say,
god.
they kind of did in this series the essence of Mimir being the god of wisdom perfectly.
Oh, yeah. So now we have the best relic in the game. It's a little after 6, so we still have some time. I'm gonna go to Vanaheim and see if I can do that mission
gonna
that
turn
gets
off
us
the lights.
last Gale Flame.
We're turning off the lights, god damn it. I thought it'd be interesting to give Splinter a friend in the season, that being Mogar.
That could be
I
an
haven't decided if I
interesting...
want to turn it into a romance. I
To
personally wouldn't.
Vanaheim's
I think
crater.
I don't
There's
think
still some
anyone's all that
responsibilities
interested
there.
in seeing a
See, the
Splinter
warriors still haunt the
romance, but
crater.
Splinter
We could
friendships
put them
like
to
sound
death.
cool.
And
yeah,
there was
I think
another thing.
Splinter the only love, the best love for Splinter is the love of his 4 sons.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Oh, is it nighttime? Kind of hard to tell.
I think it is nighttime.
All right.
I wish it told you like, hey, it's currently night or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can tell it's night
Oh,
because
'cause
you
the
see
wisp.
this. Like,
Oh,
you
the
see that
stuff.
purple shit.
Right. It's from.
I'm trying to remember. How do we like? Oh.
Go on, brother!
Okay. How do we interact with these though? Because there's something we're supposed to do. Do I just have Freya shoot them? No. Or was I supposed to? Here, let me see. Can I burn it?
Good.
Oh, that is what I'm
You
supposed
scared
to.
it back to its spring.
Okay, so that's what we were. Yeah, that's what threw us off before. We couldn't figure out what we were supposed to do.
It was too far gone.
Yeah, we're
At least we spared it some pain in its final
Yeah.
moments.
so we're yeah. This is the mission, Nocturnal Predator.
We should
So
We
we
could
could've
have done this a while ago.
Yes, we could have, but we didn't figure it out. And I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't just try this earlier.
Does the animal always die?
Nope, this
Oh,
one's
that's
okay.
nice.
Yeah, that previous one was just
We
too
were
far
just
gone.
in time.
Oh fuck!
The ibex would not have survived much longer.
All right, last one. There it is.
The plate keeps the wisps locked in their
Tch.
springs. It's
Lights
a
are for
trap.
wimps, anyways. The real Splinter was the sons we raised along. What do I think about the overall? Because I still need to work some things out. I also want to take a break from
And it looks
TNG.
like this one's okay
Since after the
too.
season, there's still one more season and 2 video game tie-ins.
Well done. All right, so
It'll live. The wisps are contained. We should return to the imprisonment plate. The wisps are all locked.
Yeah, we
inside
just
their
heard that.
springs again.
Come on, Freya.
Freya, like, you ever heard of the term superfluous?
About that.
They found a way to combine. We must destroy it for good.
Why? It's just trying to survive. You don't think it has a right to
No.
eat?
It was meant to starve. This.
Wisps are really like, I mean, granted, like Norse is sometimes included in this, but wisps are a little more of a
You're on
Celtic.
fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos, the springs! Bring them
Yes,
down!
thank you. I know.
This is called a spring.
Yeah, you know, it would be weird if it was called a winter.
What am I up?
Fuck!
Yeah, it's good to
Come
fight them
over here. Come over here, close to your weakness.
One of my favorite memes online will always be, which is your favorite month? The vampire, this guy. And it shows a picture of Count on account.
Oh
It's like,
yeah, of course.
He doesn't count. Oh, I assure you, he
Yeah.
certainly does.
Yes, he does. Counts all the
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Attack!
Okay.
Alka!
Okay,
Oh,
that
that's
one's
easy.
done.
There's one to your left around the
Yeah,
rock.
I know. I was just wondering if there's another one in this area. Okay, because there's like 5 for this.
Yeah, there's one across the water,
Okay, that one's. not gonna
and then there's
break
one
yet.
to the right.
Where are you? There you are.
Honestly, the wisps are kind of hard the first time because you're like, what do I do? But once you learn how to fight them,
You mean the phantoms?
they're the phantoms.
Yeah.
They're one of the easiest boss spots.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not. Okay.
there's one across the water.
Exorcist. Across the water, like this way? Oh, well, there's one here anyway.
Alka!
Okay, got rid of that one too. Where was the last one?
It's go to your right,
Watch your left.
and it's across the water there.
Okay, cool. There's some health there.
Behind you! Look out!
Pretty sure. I remember it was across the water.
All right, well, I'll fight him, and it'll become this after.
Oh god!
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
well.
that's the new.
Yep, that's the relic.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's so cool. Look at this.
I love
We have
that.
the souls of the berserkers, like. fighting.
Kratos, the springs!
Ah, you were right.
I think you need the spear, or you might be able to make it.
I think I can make this shot. Yeah.
There
And
we go.
it's done. Alright, where are you? You are out of here,
I like
buddy!
how he just crushes them.
Ugh!
Kratos is the god of swole, not the god of war.
Good. We've handled the wisp problem.
Gale or no, Hunter's
Managed to
band.
escape and
Bran.
find that creature, though.
Charm handed down by
Chains
those
only
who are
hold
acknowledged
so
by
long.
Scotty. Yeah, where is
Eventually,
Scotty?
those who
There's
wear
the
them
game.
will break free, one way or another.
You can say that again, brother.
You know, we could have done this right before fighting the boss.
We could have done this way earlier, but could have is not important right now. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I let Kratos crush me with his bare hands. Okay, Odie Larson, calm down.
Yeah,
there, buddy.
relax. Put the thirst back where it came.
Put your thirst back in your cup. Scotty is doing Scotty business.
Brock sure did.
It's
Oh,
true.
What
She is
was
doing
that?
some Scotty business.
I-
And fully upgraded.
So we only have two
Those
more
skewers
bosses,
above.
right?
No, we have one.
Oh, we have one? Oh, I thought there was...
Yeah, we like.
Y'all
I
come
mean,
back
technically, there's still some Muspelheim trials and a couple of side missions we haven't done, but you know, the big stuff. Yeah, the two like toughest bosses are
Found something else
King
for the cleansing
Hrolf
pond,
and
eh?
someone else.
If it's not Scotty or...
It's not Scotty.
who was that other god that they kept mentioning but never showed up?
Forsetti. It's
Yeah.
not Forsetti. I told you they're just not in the game.
It's so fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you mentioned them so much, and you could have easily... You know what? I guess they just didn't want to hire voice actors for them, or they had to cut
I
content.
don't think it was hiring voice actors,
Yeah.
but I do feel like Forsetti was originally in the game. And
Yeah,
got cut out. And you know, there's so many references to Scotty. I would have loved to see Scotty. It would have been great. And she would have been perfect in this because the Asgardians went to war with the Giants and the Vanir. She's a Jotun deity who married the king of the Vanir. Like, how easily could she play into this story?
It would have added
She's a
new
huntress. It
layer.
would have been so cool. You could have a story where she's like hunting Aesir,
Yes.
killing Einherjar, like you see them strung up and shit.
I
Like,
think you honestly could have replaced the what's her name? The other Jotun you meet, Angerboda's grandma with Scotty.
oh yeah. Well, it was cool to see Grilla
It
because
was.
Grilla is a mythical character also. But like, I would have really liked Scotty. Like, you go to Muspelheim to recruit Stuart. How about we go to Niflheim and recruit Scotty? Like, could have been really cool.
And no, we have the story, and we're telling it this way.
There's technically also another end, like another boss if you get all the ravens.
Oh. We'll just get the ravens off screen.
All right. Just
Um,
gonna go to Muspelheim.
I want to talk about Egyptian mythology video game idea. I'd let Kratos break my skull with his thighs. Okay.
Aha. Would you now? Okay, we are 100% upgraded.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you count, like, you know, doing the skill things and then getting every single, like, bonus, but we don't need to do that.
we're decked
Just
out.
because
boys.
I did it in my playthrough doesn't mean we...
You know, they're minor bonuses anyways. I don't think.
Yeah. There, let's save, because we just did a huge thing. Unless you don't want to save.
Just say it. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright.
Whew. Should have brought a pail of water. For 20.
Where is it?
Speaking of thirsty,
Ah, here we go.
what are we looking for?
I don't know, Shane. What are we looking for?
The secret to half penis.
Oh, I just realized something.
This guy realizing things. What's wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Okay.
Big men are my weakness.
Ragnarok armor's
You
on
say
the
so.
house. We'll call it a...
Don't ever join a
memory.
WWE wrestling match.
You need any more?
This the last
Y'all
hidden
know
boss?
where to find me.
Oh, is it? I think I know what it is.
Go ahead and guess. I won't tell you.
Is
if
it
you remember.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok died in Ragnarok.
Did he though?
Yeah, he did.
Did he though?
Yes.
Did he though?
Yes. God.
Well, then there's nothing else it could be. Not a single thing it could be. It's Odin. Part
Since
3.
I fought King Rolf, you want to take this?
All right. It's Odin Part 3, obviously.
All right.
Ah, a journal.
Traitor.
Gna. She's fierce.
Remember the goddess of helpful tasks? The new Valkyrie queen.
Ah,
Do yeah, there is a hidden Valkyrie boss in this.
interesting.
Submit.
Bitch.
God of no one. This was inevitable. So is this.
Let's see if we can beat her. Got some health there. And we have the new relic. That is so cool. It did so much damage to her, but she does a lot of damage too.
I fucked up.
This is the hardest boss in the game.
Well, I'm screwed.
This shit again.
Getting someone?
Gna, you are no longer performing helpful tasks. This is most unhelpful.
This is most unorthodox. I do not approve.
Very rude indeed.
Soundstone!
Nice, got her. Ooh, those metallic wings, man. There you go. Hey, nice interruption there. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that worked too. That's great. Good. I was worried like you wouldn't be able to shield.
We've both been blinded by Odin. It doesn't have to end this way.
Yeah, you need to block that.
Yeah, it's been a while since I fought a Valkyrie.
Yeah. And this time we don't have Atreus to become a bear and tear one of them.
I know.
Alright. So now
I
she's
hate
just
it so
No
annoying.
matter what you try, the results will be the same.
You know, that's not very uplifting.
That's not very helpful of
I'll
you.
see you pay for what you've done.
Whoa, she already took half my health down? What the bejesus? Fuck you, bitch. She is rough.
I can see why people. She's really hard. The part of what helped with fighting the Valkyrie Queen in the last game was having Ragnarok.
Yeah, and now we don't have that. And there would never be any way to have that beforehand, because you can only fight this boss at
Interesting. Okay. You know what's a bonus though is in the last game when you use this move it wouldn't flinch bosses.
Yep.
So that's nice.
Oh, I thought the swords would interrupt her. Damn it.
Not wrong.
Oh, she's half dead, so...
I like how she just stands there and lets me. Kratos, you jumped too early.
Can you get down here, please?
Stupid bird woman. God, you got this.
Uh-oh. Fuck you, bitch. No Asgard! Dodge faster. Oh, and now I'm frozen! I don't like it. You get that health.
Your souls will wither. Submit.
I was dodging! This is
It's
hard.
a hard boss, but honestly,
So hard.
not too bad for bosses.
Yeah. Once again, she has all the Valkyrie attacks.
Settle this. Good.
I want to take my enough Kratos thirsting. You'd love how Geoff Castellucci looks in the thumbnail of his cover of 16 Tons. Talking about the, I think the big men are my weakness.
Careful, brother. You're covered in
Oh, well, that happened.
Odie Larson, oh, I hate her so much. Fair. You know what's funny? So in my playthrough, it took me a ton of tries to beat King Hrolf, but then when I fought her, I killed her in 2 tries. Now this time I killed Hrolf in 2 tries. It's probably going to take me more tries to beat her. Alright, so the plot of the Myth video game is that Set is in a different world without his memories.
Oh, yeah, he told me.
And besides that, he's a god and must travel the world using his past to remember what happened. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. It sounds familiar.
No matter what you try. Good.
What's his, whoever Death Rayman was talking about, I can't find the name. He does readings of books and their short stories too. That's cool. I would have thought that the goddess of helpful tasks is kind of a bitch.
Yeah, this is not helpful. Good. Did a ton of damage! No! Not for Asgard! For Narnia!
Sigil magic.
Okay, I thought I was supposed to hit it.
I think you
least
maybe you
I-
were and you did it too late.
Maybe, No! Fuck!
I would rage.
Yep.
Someone.
Honestly, I like bosses that have the powers of all their previous.
Yeah, it's like, did you, like, alright, all that stuff you had to learn to fight all those guys, all of it now. It's like a good, like, test of, like, are you truly the master of all these different bosses?
It would be like if in Pokemon, the last Pokemon you have to catch is like Arceus in every game or something, you know?
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I gotta say, speaking of Pokemon, I like Scarlet and Violet a lot. It had a...
No, I wasn't... Fuck! Oh god, I took so much damage!
It's fine, you still have your Rage Stone.
I know, I just...
You didn't
Oh wait,
want
I'm doing a lot of damage!
My sigil arrows.
Oh, you have to use her sigil.
Oh, okay, well, it's fine, I avoided it anyway. Okay, it's fine, Rage Stone. You have 2 bars of health left, I can do this! I can do this!
Now you're Rage. Andrew Rage!
Where's... There it is! Will you, though? No!
You were so...
One hit!
So close.
She had to use the damn Bifrost attack! That was so sad! That was so close! Stupid Bifrost crap.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
You can just dodge it, it's fine.
Maybe if I was better at the game, I could.
I shouldn't have gone for help while I was raging. I should have just beaten her with every single punch. Good. You know what's nice about this relic is it seems to charge up faster than the first.
Yeah, it really does.
Take a block. Keep blocking. And now. There you go. You're doing great. Oh, oh. There you go. Afraid to shoot her. Oh, she didn't do the thing I thought she was going to do. Okay, cool. Good, good. Yeah, that's a difficult combo because you're supposed to dodge, then block, then parry.
That's
Yes, it is.
What am I supposed to do about it? I guess I'm supposed to...
I don't know. Okay, good. Broke through her guard. And when this ends, you have your relic. There you go. There you go. There you go. Summon the whirlwind! And use Freya's arrows! Kick her ass! Oh, oh, oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no! One bar left!
I shouldn't have.
Yeah, that was the problem, but you were doing great!
So, it's fair because sometimes she gets the super armor, because otherwise you could just stun her to a clip.
No matter
I'm wondering if
what
we should switch to a
try,
quicker
The
runic.
results will be the same.
What do you mean?
Like a quicker, light Chaos Blades runic.
You can look at them real quick. If you want.
Because, like, so far they haven't really been helpful during this fight, I think.
For our... I thought of two sequels for it. One where deals with Lovecraftian mythology and the other deals with Christianity. Interesting.
Oh, this could be kind of good. It's a ranged one. 3, 4, and 1. What we have is 3, 1, and 5. So this one's really good for like stun, but a lot of the time she becomes like unstunnable.
Yeah, and it goes on for a long time.
Yeah. There's
the burn.
that one, yeah. I think maybe this
What's the
would be
Flames
a
of
little.
Anguish one? I just want to see it.
It's just like.
Oh, it's just that
real
one.
quick.
Yeah. Try
This could be useful during this fight.
Yeah, try the Helios Flare.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Good. I'll see you pay for what you've done.
Don't forget your arrow rune. I think it's good to use the arrow rune as soon as possible, just so.
There's no need for this.
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Sigil magic.
Yeah, you're.
Oh shit!
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Damn that attack!
Rage. She's already almost half. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. So hopefully get her below half. It also gives the relic time to recharge.
You deserve to be alone.
Us, the Berserkers, and Freya all attacking her at once.
Soundstone.
Okay, so I'm just supposed to dodge that, I guess. Oh, shit! shit, I didn't know you were gonna do that.
She changed up her attack pattern. What a bitch. Just wail on her.
Not over yet!
It's not over yet.
It's never over!
You know, honestly, with how good Casey was, I'm kind of hoping for more Shrek films.
Me too. It looked like they were hinting at that.
Yeah, because the ending with the
That was one thing I was thinking during the film when they were like, "Oh, you don't have any friends at all." Yeah, he does. What about Shrek? Nope. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, God. She's gonna do that. No! What? I hate that fast attack.
that wing stab is really annoying.
It's hard. It's so hard to figure out when she's gonna do that.
All right. Life tip: make sure that when you're whenever you're holding a gun, if you're not planning to shoot it, that the safety is on.
Okay, great.
Good. Let's see what you've done.
She's saying for Asgard is what she's saying. Yeah, she resents Freya. She thinks Freya betrayed her. She and Freya used to be friends.
Asgard's blood is on you.
Shouldn't just she and Freya be fighting then? Can't we just be like uninvolved spectators?
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
We gotta get better about parrying. Good. Alright.
Rise! Rise!
Haha, nice!
Nasty hit.
Alright, hey!
I think I can do this. Focus. Imagine if the rage punches didn't stun her.
Oh my god, fuck that! 4 bars left. Still have your stuff. Do this.
To suffer!
Show. Good. Very good. You have the relic. Good dodge. Good.
I thought you were gonna say good dog. I was so
3 bars left. Oh, use the shield bash. Good. Now wail on her ass. Oh, watch out. That attack is. Oh, good. You parried it. Great.
You know, to be honest, that was an accident.
I don't care. Take the win. Good. She doesn't fucking worth attack. Block and yeah, that's hard. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. She has less than 2 bars left. Rage on that bitch. Kill her.
And you.
Yes, good. Yeah. You broke through her guard. She has less than a bar left. Half a bar. Half a bar. Fucking hate when that happens. Good.
Cower before me!
You did it! Kill her!
You know what killed her? A Freya arrow.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's suitable because Freya's the enemy.
You judge me.
Yeah,
She kind of looks like an Aztec god.
she does.
I love that.
Cowardice has left entire realms.
Oh my god, we did it.
in ruin.
That's great. I beat Rolf, you beat Gna.
know the hate that burns you from within. I have felt those flames.
Oh, the music's poignant!
Oh, poignant music.
Poignant music!
Take a shot of water.
I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go.
Never.
Finish it.
She exhaled sharply.
Yes, sister.
Damn, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Great story.
Dramatic swell. Like when you get bit by a mosquito.
Now what do we do with the body?
I know what to do with the body.
Oh, God.
Literally. She's the god of helpful tasks. She can be helpful one last time.
Oh, God.
Satire! Just for... You got some Freya armor. For Queen's armor. Pretty cool.
I actually like it, yeah. But it's kind of annoying to get this after, you know.
When you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got a new runic summon also for Freya. Which we don't need.
I guess I could use this in New Game Plus.
Yeah, I guess they are gonna add new game.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to come in with the Skofnung sword and the Queen's Roar and shit.
Just fucking everything up.
All right, I think we're kind of done with the game.
Yeah, we're done.
Really.
Now we go back to Uncharted 2, everybody!
Yeah. Well, we did it. We beat the hardest bosses in the game.
We beat the hardest bosses. There's missions we could do, but we're not gonna do it on
There's
stream.
we're not gonna 100% everything, but we did all the big stuff.
We did all the big
honestly.
stuff, and it'll all be on the VOD eventually for you to see.
Look, we beat the hardest Muspelheim trials. There's 4 others, but we beat the 2 hardest ones. We beat like all the big bosses. Like you know we'd be able to go do all those missions if we we're gonna. So
Yeah, exactly.
We've conquered the game. We're good.
We're gonna finish Uncharted 2, and that should only take like a stream or 2 at most.
Yeah, because we're more than halfway into it.
And then after that, we will play whatever game is voted on by you, the audience. It's in the poll. That is in. There's a video up about it, and if you just type !poll, it'll bring you to the link. Also, the final thing is next week I will not be here. I am actually going to be in Nashville. So last week Andrew was on vacation. I'm going to be on vacation next week with my parents, and because of that, I'm leaving on Saturday. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow as well. I wanted to let you guys all know that because I need to pack tomorrow, and I want to stream our regular stuff on Friday. I'm going to do a special thing on Friday for you guys. Yeah. You'll see. But I think so. Uncharted 2, and then we'll see what we play after that. Mm-hmm. Andrew, anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks for sticking with us through all this. I don't know how to talk. Thank you for watching this entire thing with us. This was such a fun game. Honestly,
it really.
If you guys are curious about my thoughts on all the Myth movies and shows of 2022, there's a video on the channel about that, which Shane did the editing for and managed to get around all 8 of those copyright claims. So
those copyright claims were bullshit.
It's so stupid. Why would you copyright claim trailer footage? Don't you want people to spread your trailer footage?
Especially since the trailer footage is free.
And there was no audio from it at all.
Yeah, it was. We even cut it up, moved it around, played it backwards, and it was still too close.
We had to insert a whole bunch of still images to get around it, and even then, some of the tiny you used 9 seconds that we don't like.
And there was one part that really made me mad when it was the last one, where it said, "Oh, from this minute to this minute, it was copyright claimed for this movie," and then
it went into a different.
Yeah, it went into a different.
They were copyright claiming footage from a different that wasn't even part of their movie.
I was like, you gotta be. Oh God,
People are so dumb.
it's the. I really hope that one day all the big YouTubers come together and like start drafting a law to remake copyright laws, because copyright laws right now are bullshit.
I think as time goes on, like, and the internet becomes more and more recognized, it'll eventually this crap will stop.
I feel like the only way that could happen though is if there's like a legal revolution to like force them to be like, no, you can't copyright claim this shit legally. You legally can't. I think that's the only way that we'll be able to control it. But on a happier note, we finished God of War. It was so much fun. It's great to have Andrew back. It's great to see all of you guys. Andrew, anything fun you want to let the audience know before we head out, or you just...
Well, hopefully I'll have the Shockingly Similar Stories series out soon. Wow, say that 5 times fast. And hopefully I'll have the Ascension video out soon.
Yes, I'm looking forward to editing the Ascension video, because I actually played through that game.
Yep.
I mean, I played through 3, Ascension, and Chains. I didn't play through the 1 and 2 at all.
Yeah.
But I played through Chains, Ascension.
Honestly, yeah, you played the spin-offs. After Ascension, there's one more Greek game, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but some of you might know.
I think I know.
Yeah.
And I'm curious because that's...
There are people who've asked me to do that one, so I'll do that one.
That's
That video will probably be all of 2 minutes long. But,
it could just be a short at that point, or just an extra added to the thing. Anyways, we're gonna go raid our friend Jeremy. Everybody know he's a great guy. Oh, thanks for following Battleship 060. You followed right at the end of the stream. Don't worry, you'll get to see the VOD on my channel, Zaggard VOD, on YouTube. There's a link to that somewhere. Go follow that. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Go say hi to our friend Jeremy, aka Get Pho. He's a great guy. Here are the raid messages for that, by the way. The first one is for if you're not subscribed, copy that. If you are subscribed, copy the second one. We'll see you all next time. Shit, what happened? Anyways, we'll see you all next time. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, be thankful for everyone and everything in your life. And number 1 rule here in the Dragon's Den: don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat, and we'll see you all on Friday for a special event.